Hello, hello, greetings. This is Trooper SJP, and this is the Academic Foxhole, and I am continuing on my adventures in Dragon Age Origins. Let's see. I was not here last week because I had a card game tournament. I was playing Arkham Horror, the card game. We had a local game where. Let me turn to my volume a little bit. There we go. We had a local game where, at our local store, where our sort of events manager sort of created their own scenario, which was pretty good. And we played it. We actually made it through all the way through the scenario. We got the second resolution, which was not the best, but not the worst. So that was great. But it's been 2 weeks since I've played, and I miss everybody, and I miss you all, and I'm really excited to get back in the game, especially since last time around we had, like a big battle. We left Haven, it got destroyed by an evil, insane person, and now we're off at the old Grey Warden castle, and we're going to try to, stop all of the badness is where we're at. So, I want to thank everyone who's here, and let's jump into the game. Oh, and the last time I was here, I was running around sort of being brand new in this keep and trying to find out everybody. So, I think we need to now make our way to the war table, find out where it is, see if there's anyone else we haven't talked to, and go off on some adventures. I don't know which ones we'll go on, but there we go. Let's see. Oh, we also met some kind of creepy spirit dude. Oh, I'm hearing myself in the background. Hold on. Fixed. Okay. Oh, here we are. At the keep. Somewhere. We've got, we have to go to the war room. That's what we have to do. We have to go to the war room and, oh, it's Hawk. The one that doesn't look, oh, that was the other thing that happened last time.
We should get to Crestwood as soon as possible. My contact in the Wardens will be waiting.
Yeah, I didn't, hey! Oh, it's okay if you'll only be here for an hour. It is nice to see you, Krellin. I hope you're doing well. I am trying to figure out the best way to get to, the war table. I don't know where it is. Let's just jump off. 'Cause who doesn't like doing that? I hope you're doing well, Krellin. I hope everything is great with you, and that this weekend is finding you well. We're just trying to make our way. Hey, Harlequin Gaming, how are you? You have a cat cradled like a... Oh, well, if you have a cat cradled like a baby, then yes, your life is going well. Because who doesn't like cats? Hey, Dema! Hey, everybody! It's everybody! Nice! It's so good to see you all. That is so nice. I'm just wandering around in this particular tower to see what's happening. We're trying to make our way to the... Oh... Alright. We're trying to make our way to the war table so we can start on some big mission. I know! No! I am doing very well. Last week, I was at a... Where are we? We're high up in the sky. We're in a tower. Let's jump off. Anyway, last week I was at a card game... I cannot jump off. So sad. I was at a card game tournament, and this one was for the cooperative game... Arkham Horror. It was a custom-made scenario that I did not make, and it was very good. So it was a fun time for all, but I had to go and support my local game store and the person who made the thing. So I missed you all, but I'm glad to be back. Okay, so let's hello, guard. See if we can find this war table and the next mission. Which I don't know what it is. Or even just figure out how to wander around this space. Yeah, I know. I'm really excited about being able to do a Thursday stream, but unfortunately, for the next 3 Thursdays, I can't stream well, and actually, I can stream what next Saturday? Is that right? Is that right? Next Saturday? But then yes, within the next 2 weekends after that, I've got academic work to do. I'm giving a keynote speech, and then I am going to a conference that I didn't know I had to go to. It was sort of like, surprise. Oh, did you really? Who did you romanced? Oh, I know who you romanced. Harlow, you romanced what's his face? The elf who was the former slave from Teventer, right? Yes. What's his face? You know, what's his face? Right? Am I right or am I wrong? That's what I think. Bride of the Maker, Maker, though I am but one, I have called in your name, and those who come to serve will know your glory. I remembered for them. They will see what can be gained, and though we are few against the wind, we are yours. Canticle of Trials 5:1. Fenris. Thank you, Fenris. Harlow, I think that you romance Fenris. This is what I'm thinking. Am I right or am I wrong? I feel like Fenris is tortured enough. Right. Okay. No, that's fair, Dema. Oh, something to read. We've got all sorts of people hanging out here. This is true. Hey, Crit, how are you? Okay, so this is, it's nice to see you here. And I'm glad that you've been... No! Oh, yeah. You know, Harlow, I actually, romance Anders as well. And, yeah, that was an explosive ending. Wah wah. Oh, well, you know, I didn't, it was fine. It's true, Anders was better when he had a kitten. Without a kitten, you know, it was his therapy kitten. Letter to an Inquisition agent. My darling Wilbur, I'm so proud of you. We hear so much about the Inquisition in the village. It makes me happy to know you are doing your part. I'm sorry about what happened to Haven. I will light a candle in the chantry for the fallen. Please take care of yourself. I know what you're like, when things get busy and the fate of the world hangs in the balance. You must take care of yourself before you can help save the world, you know. Don't forget to eat. You're still in the mountains? It must be cold and wet. Why couldn't it be a fort in the Hinterlands? Then you'd be closer to home. Well, dress warmly. Shall I send you a blanket? Anyway, you should write more often. I don't understand why you can't tell me what you're doing. You shouldn't keep secrets from your mother. Love always, Mother. P.S. What do you mean I have to address the letters to Rector? Is that what they call you there? Why? Your name is Wilbur Quigley. It's a good name. Wilbur was your uncle's name. He fought in the Battle of River Dane. We are all so proud of him. Are you ashamed of your given name? Why are you ashamed, Wilbur? Yeah, I do actually think there's a psychological tell somewhere there. Oh, yeah, no, see, I couldn't date Meryl. She came off as too young for me. And I know that the actor is not. You know, actually, that's true. Anders is, what is this? Plant new seed.
Even here. This hold has everything.
Oh, well, let's plant a seed. Common, rare. Do I have a rare seed? I have no seeds. Do I have any common seeds? I have no seeds. I would plant seeds, but I have none. Maybe one day we'll find them. That would be great. Who are you?
Inquisitor, Elan Vemar. Honored to represent the College of Herbalists and offer my services as apothecary. I intend to carry on the work of my esteemed colleague, Adan. He thought highly of you. You will be missed.
He thought highly of me?
He didn't seem all that friendly toward me.
A sign of his respect. Smiles are saved for fools, so they leave quickly. All the mundane needs of Skyhold will be well tended. If you note anything special, let me know. I'm here to serve the cause we must.
Oh, thanks. Okay, I really feel like we're very close to wherever there might be a quest situation. Alright, let's go in here. That's not the way to go. I don't know the Skyhold yet. I haven't explored enough to know all the ins and outs, but there's clearly... no. There's clearly a way into this building, and we will find it. Let's open this door. Hello, everyone.
Well, how about that? Your worship.
Oh, I know where we are. So far, got wrecked by Solus and Anders. Fortunately, Alistair will never break my heart. Oh, that's sad. I feel like Alistair's gonna break your heart for realsies, though, but it's cool. No judgment. We can sit in judgment. Shall we sit in judgment? Alright, let's do it. We're gonna just sit in a little bit of judgment. I hope it's not gonna be too bad. But we're starting the stream. Let's start off, you know.
Recall Gerion Alexius of the Winter. Ferelden has given him to us as an acknowledgement of your aid. The formal charges are apostasy, attempted enslavement, and attempted assassination, on your own life, no less.
Oh.
The Winter has disowned and stripped him of his rank. You may judge the former Magister as you see fit.
Oh. Oh. Huh. So I can judge his former Magister. Let's just say, these are grave charges. That feels like a nice,
I remember what would have happened to Thedas if his treachery had succeeded.
judgy thing to say.
I couldn't save my son. Do you think my fate matters to me?
Will you offer nothing more in your defense?
You've won nothing. The people you saved, the acclaim you've gathered, you'll lose it all in the storm to come.
Well, he's
Render
upbeat.
your judgment, Inquisitor.
Yeah, so he's not a good person. Well, yeah. So I have these choices now, right? We have the choice, he'll serve Redcliffe's mages, I want him researching magic, imprison him, I'm executing him myself. These are the four choices for this guy, who has done really bad things, and also doesn't care about his own life anymore. So, let's see. I do not want him serving Redcliffe's mages. My feeble noble wasn't the sort of person that would say, we could have fun trying, so Alistair broke up with me when it was revealed. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, Alistair just didn't do it for me my two playthroughs. Oh. Krone is not at all the type to hold grudges when people dump you for stupid reasons. This is what I've learned. So, he'll serve Redcliffe's mages. I want him researching magic, imprison him, I'm executing him myself. So, at this point in time, I'm feeling like we have two choices. Right, so first off, he'll serve Redcliffe's mages doesn't seem very interesting. And that also doesn't seem, useful enough. Yeah, see, then we've got locking him up, right, which could then sort of keep him alive, and he doesn't get what he wants, which is an easy death, right? But I also think that imprisoning him may not be the most useful thing. So I'm leaning towards either executing him myself or having him research magic. But since he doesn't actually care about his life, I think that I'm going to have him research magic, but it won't be nice. Like, it will be sort of imprisoned, but with magic research.
Your magic was theoretically impossible, Alexius. I could use people like you. Your sentence is to serve, under guard, as a researcher on all things magical for the Inquisition.
No execution. Very well.
Oh. Some people approve, some people don't. But no, I'm not going to execute you. That's exactly what he wants. No good for that one. Alright, so I think we want the war table. And the question is, can my map... you know what? I'm sure his marriage will work out in the end. I'm sure it will be fine. Because I had Alistair marry Honora, and she seemed like a nice enough person. Yes, we're going to, rather than death, I mean, it's basically prison, but instead of just being in prison sitting around doing nothing, he's going to also research. So that he at least is able to sort of do something, and maybe he will become redeemed throughout this process. I don't know. But do I want to... I think I will go down... yeah. Up. Oh, nice. I will... That's not where I'm headed. I'm heading this way. Finishing up day prep, and then Claudia in 30 minutes. Well, that's very nice. Well, we will miss you while you're gone, and we will do exciting things in your absence, I hope. Oh, you know, how in the world? War table. Yes, don't have a punch. So also, I feel like this is not where the war table is. These are my quarters, which are very nice, but are not... I will see you all later. It was very nice to have you pop in. So I don't know. We've got to find the war table. And I feel like it's down here somewhere, but I feel like that's not even the way to get there. Oop. Oop. Ciao, Dema. Alright, so we're looking for the war table. We're still trying to figure out the best way to get there. Let's try... What was that? Oh, fast travel. Let's try over on this side. Towards the Undercroft, maybe? We'll check. Anyway, prison, but with work. Oh, yeah, this is where the storage is and all that greatness. Yeah, that's wonderful. Okay. Back to the main hall. I feel like I'm learning the area just a little bit. Alright, so that's where our storage is. That's where our house is. Quarters. Let's see. Let's try this door. Where will this take us? This takes us, oh, to a nice warm hearth. And, oh, and Josephine. Hey, Josephine. How are you doing?
What did Lady Forsythia say? That she'd rather drown herself than help the Inquisition.
Ooh.
Anything else? She said she'd have us flogged alive if we allied with her brother. That does sound like her. Cheer up, Josie. We at least have her attention. You always do find the brighter side of things.
Hello, everyone.
We are in the midst of cementing an alliance with Lady Forsythia of Nevada, your worship. It's become a somewhat delicate task.
Oh, can I help?
Can I do anything to help negotiations?
Thank you, but I believe I have matters in hand. I dissuaded her from sending soldiers when she learned we'd struck an accord with a brother she's feuding with. Lady Forsythia simply employs a colorful manner of speech.
Oh. Yeah, I think Varric and Hawk had a really good, palship going on. I hope it doesn't wear on you. Let's be sympathetic.
Dealing with so many demanding, strong-willed people can't be easy.
It's no less intense than my days at court, Inquisitor, I assure you. But I confess I do miss my staff from the embassy in Antiva. It was always useful to discuss the day's visitors with them.
Oh, well, discuss them with me.
I have time, if you'd like to review things with me.
I wouldn't wish to impose.
If it were imposing, I wouldn't have offered.
Well, I admit there are a few potential alliances it would be good to discuss.
I don't mind discussing things. That's what we're here for.
Right on the parlor floor, in front of everyone at the soiree. Who does such a thing in front of their guests?
I don't even know.
Of Kellington, apparently.
And then there's Cole's lurking. It frightens our guests half to death. Lord Gennard still won't respond to our letters. And Sarah, Can she not find a single overshirt with that mustard taint on it? Then there's Dorian. The man refuses to take anything seriously unless it suits its whim. Not to mention... Oh goodness. Have we been here an hour already?
I didn't think about it.
It went by so quickly, I didn't even notice.
You're far too polite. I didn't intend to go on for so long. You must think me quite the gossip.
No, of course not. You're delightful, that's a romance option. We're not romancing her because we're romancing Dorian. You needed a break. No, I am not flirting. I would know if I'm flirting, but I'm not flirting. Just a bit long-winded. I think you're invaluable. That's what I would say.
No one else here has your experience, Josephine. Or your stories.
I'll try to curtail their length next time. But I leave feeling less troubled than I have in weeks.
See, we can be friendly with people. Being friendly, it's good. And now I am, See, look, I feel like I'm so close to this war table, which is... I was not flirting. I would know. If I were flirting, I would know. Where are we? These aren't my quarters, are they? What? These are my quarters. Well, okay, Krellin, maybe I was flirting if she and I were hanging out in my quarters. I don't know. Or you're interested in what she has to say. It doesn't always have to be romantic. But I will note that all that did happen in my quarters. And it could have happened in a less private space. But it's fine. It's fine. We're still exploring our location. And we're trying to find the war table. So, we didn't finish going through this doorway. This door will take us to Josephine. Yes, that's true. Hey, how are ya? How you doing, Geeka? I put himself... First off, there's no such thing as a friend zone. You just have friends, and that's awesome. Let's see. I don't know where this heads, but I'm hoping it will head towards... The War Council. Found it. Found it. See? Now I feel like I somewhat know how to navigate Skyhold a little bit. Okay. Here we are. We've got, I do have a good butt. Although I made my butt super bony.
Leliana? Are you? I suppose not. Haven was trying.
Okay, so... Let me see. I'm going to check what's happening over there in Ferelden. We have so many things right now, don't we? This is crazy. Everything's lit up. Let's just start over here. Shadows over Denerim. Okay. If I were flirting in a bedroom, there would be much more... yes, that's right. So let's see. Inquisitor. Oh, first, who's saying this? Oh, King Alistair. Oh. Inquisitor, first things first, an apology. I offered the rebel mages safe harbor in Ferelden only to have them drive my uncle out of his own town, so I'll admit I wasn't in the best of moods when I first met you.
Excavation is slow, as you can imagine.
I just wanted everyone out of Redcliffe, and I didn't care who was responsible for what. Now I wish I'd done otherwise. Isn't that always the way? These cultists, Venatori, I think they're called. We have them in the royal palace, or so I'm told, like rats, but with magic and nasty sneers. I don't know what they're up to, but I need to find them and drive them out. Since the Inquisition knows all about them, I'm hoping you'd help. Something, grateful something. Wait, did you just write that? You scribes do this on purpose, don't you? King Alistair Therian. Oh, well, we certainly should send someone over there, and it should either be Liliana or Colin. Let's see, Liliana says, I have just the agent in mind for this. Allow me to send her to Denerim to quietly hunt down the Venatori spies. And Cullen, send forces to aid in the manhunt. Not only should we help, but everyone should see us doing it. Yes, let's have Cullen do it and be obvious about it. I feel like that would be good. And let's send somebody here. What is this? Conscript for the Inquisition. Aha. Well, that settles it. We face a darkspawn magister who commands something that looks suspiciously like an archdemon. I defy anyone to tell me that there is no blight. We have Blackwall treaties, and we have cause. Thetis will require little persuasion. One does not simply stop flirting with girls in DA, even if he's gay. It depends on who you are. I have not flirted. Well, okay, I flirted with one girl, but she was like, no. Vivian was like, nope, not gonna happen. So let's see. Conscript. What we need is information. Grey Warden influence may loosen even the tightest lips. Information and conscripts are well enough, Inquisitor, but gold secures these things and more. Huh. So we're looking at gold, we're looking at information. Let's get information. I feel like information's always good. It's always good to get information. What is this one here? Hinterland resources. Fallow Mire resources. Reclaiming the Mage Rebellion. I want something that will be gather coin, memorial for Haven, Dorian's request. I wonder which one is socialization for the Inquisitor. Not available, it looks like. Did I flirt with Isabella in DA2? Oh, I did. Isabella, she and I had a great time. Gain Orzamar's friendship. We have received a message from Orzammar. Knowing an ancient darkspawn threatens Thetis, King Haramont officially declared his support for the Inquisition. Oh, really? She hated you? What was up with that? Hey, Isabella, don't hate on Harlequin. She's awesome. I would advise sending a delegation to Orzammar as soon as possible to cement this alliance, and that is what we will do.
Let's begin.
Fenris hated you too. I am so sorry that people were hating on you. That's not even right. So we have a darkspawn activity. It says, I don't know what it says. I can't even read that. It says something in red. So let's do. What is this up here? An ally from Starkhaven. Scout. Okay, so here's the thing. You know how we there is this place in the Storm Coast that we haven't been to. It's this cave, and I think that we should be able to get there. And I just want to go and see if we can make it. This is just we're just gonna go. We're gonna just fast travel there. Yeah. Because I think we should be able to get into this cave. Let's do it. And let's have Dorian and Cassandra and Iron Bull. All of our peoples. And then confirm. So we shouldn't be here very long. We should only be here for a very short time. And all we're trying to do is find a way into this cave that we should be able to get to because we've seen all of the creepy eye skull things. Or the thing where you do it and it sends out a... I know what I'm talking about. It's the astrariums, and you finish it and it sends out a beam of light to point to a place. So I think that's the one thing we haven't yet done on the Storm Coast. Oh. Somebody wants to tell us something. That's exciting. Inspect requisitions? No, stop being vengeance, I know. And then equip potions. I think we're good with potions. You know, are you sure? I don't know. It might count. I just don't want to be running. Here we go. Are you our person? Wait, okay, where is our... Aha! Our requisition officer. Hello! Report, please.
What is it?
This may be worthwhile.
Anti-venom request. Oh. You know, I didn't actually... I didn't know what he was up to at all. It was a surprise to me, and I was less than excited about what happened. Okay, so I just need some more spider ichor. Alright, so let's look at our map and see if we can get to this, this cave, right? There is a cave that we have to get to, and it's right over here. And the question is, how do we get there? Ooh, what is that? Oh, hey, there's an artifact here. Well, that's good to know. And also here. Okay, so there are three things. We're gonna go. We're gonna go and check out these three things. I suppose we can go here. I don't know about it. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make it. It's gonna be really good. Maybe we haven't finished all the astrariums. Team Iron Man or Team Cap? Anders didn't tell me about his plans.
Inquisitor.
Yes? Is there anything you want? Okay. Alright, so let's look at our map and see. We need to go north and east a little bit to get to the cave to make it to the other side. And everything's going to be great. We're going to get into this cave in some way. We just have to go through this space. Biggest dilemma in my life. Team Iron Man is much more rational. Oh. Yeah. So this is actually... Oh. Iron Man or Cap. That's not an easy... It's not an easy choice. Oh. Hello. Oh, you know what? I actually... Oops. Yeah, movie or comics, it's different. I just realized that my, that I have done my... Oops, so, oh. So, side note, folks, I changed the mapping on my thing, so now I'm a little confused as to what's going on with my life. Let's do this. Because I apparently have some cool new power. Black Panther's awesome. Although, again, I was a bit... I would like more light. No? This way. I was a bit more of a comic books that were not hero comic books sort of person. That was always a bit of my thing. You know, you never know with us. We are very mysterious. Okay, there's a creature. We're gonna kill it, whatever it is. Ooh. Yes, I wasn't the biggest superhero book person growing up. With this smashed avocado face. I was a bit more, like I read like House of Secrets, House of Mystery, Witching Hour, things like that. So, I was a bit more into the horror books. But if I read heroes, I don't know, I would do something like maybe... I was mostly DC. I like the Teen Titans, The Shadow. There was this great run of, ooh. Ouch! Hey. There was this great run of Captain Britain. I wish my friends would be here to help me. That would be nice. Captain Britain had this really great run in Marvel UK that was very good, that I really liked. Oh. I didn't realize that your cat controlled the world supply of vibranium. That is pretty awesome. Oops, wrong one. I want to know where my friends are and why they're not hanging out with me. These are some questions that I have. So, a thing that I hate is when you have no friends because they're off somewhere not helping you. I used to own some cassettes of the... Oh, yeah, me too. I had some cassettes of the Shadow Show. And then I actually... Somewhere... Okay, those of you who've heard me... I don't know if some of you heard me say this, some of you haven't. But I have... oh, there they are. I have way too many tabs on my computer at any given time. But I also... Hello, Loot. So not only do I have way too many tabs open, but I have, like, a lot. I wish that we had more... Like, I'm supposed to get Spider Venom. Anyway, as we were saying, what was I even saying? Hi! Oops! I was talking about the Shadow, and I can't even remember what I was going to say. Why am I so injured? I know. The vibration would probably be fine. But, so, the thing about... Here we are. Hello. I need to heal myself. Oh, yeah, so I have a... I also have a lot of bookmarks. And one of my bookmarks is for a website that has all of the Shadow radio plays on them that you can just listen to. So that's pretty exciting. Alright, we need to find our way around. So north... Well, we can try going around this way. This might work. There are bad guys. We're gonna just kill them. Right? We're just gonna kill a couple of bad guys, get some loot. I'm gonna be a little bit injured. There's no, auto heal in this game, is there? Not that there needs to be, I was just curious. You know. Because I'm just interested. Oops. Now we're killing a ram? I didn't mean to. Sorry. Okay. Let's see. There are... There we go. Okay. Well, you can have some of it. You may not be able to have it all, but you can have some of it. You started your canon gameplay of DA riggings and called Mimabari Chuckles. I laugh so hard. Your life is not boring. First off, I'm just seeing a whole lot of red dots for villains, but I do not see where they are. I want to keep heading east. This is my goal. I don't know how far east. My canon is Dwarven Noble Rogue. That was my canon Dragon Age Origins. What about everybody else? Human Noble. Oh, was that good? Was Human Noble fun and exciting? Don't let Alistair break your heart. Oh, Alistair. Oh, is romancing different if you're a human noble? Can you actually romance Alistair? Oh, well, no, he's got to marry Nora. Well, maybe you could... Actually, I don't know. These are questions I have. Okay, we are totally on our way there. We're going to find these things. There's a bear. Stupid bears. Oh, that's interesting. Why are my friends injured like this? You'd have fun trying. Oh. Oh, that's right! Because you've got infertility issues because you're a warden. But wait, wouldn't he also have infertility issues because he's a warden? No? Yes? I mean, I'm just saying. That might be a thing for everybody. They can't bear the attacks. Wah, wah. I heard that. Yeah. Well, that's true. That's true, and they do have to be responsible, right, to have heirs. Not having heirs would be politically not a good idea. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Alright, we are... Oh, there's a thing. Wait.
We should search the area.
I know! I'm getting that feeling as well. We should search the area. This way. Yeah. Being a warden seems tricky. What do we have? Ooh! We got...
Blackwall would have liked to have been here for this.
Oh. I will die killing the Archdemon and Alistair will be destroyed. Your turn, fuckers. So, I'm glad we just learned about... Okay, now we need to go west. That's our next space. West. This way? I don't know if we can make it that way. Well, let's try. I really don't think we can make it up this hill range. I don't see that happening. We're gonna have to find another way around. Maybe just around here? What are we... I feel like there are bad guys in the area. And everybody's a little stressed out. But I think it should be fine. Anders is amazing, you like us. Anders and I were buddies. Then he lied to me. And did some bad things. And then I had to kill him. I didn't want to because we were dating. But, you know... Oh, I don't mind him being serious. That was fine. You know, he was in a bad space, and I get it. Huh. Oh, that's really interesting. Oh, right. Too many A names. I actually did one playthrough. I never played all of the Origins, though, and I felt like I probably should have. I also feel like they're not going to let us get around this way. We're just going to take all the Summer Stone. And try. I suppose we have to walk around this way. Let's look at the map again. Where are we? Well, we're gonna try. Clear patterns with blonde. With blondies. Well, yeah, maybe that's a thing. I just really want to... I feel like I should tell you what I want, what I really, really want. And it is... Oh, see, I feel like I'm so close. Maybe this way. I feel like we're really close to getting this thing. That should be right around here. Somewhere. I hope. Hello? I will tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Alright, so we are so close to this thing. But, where is it? It should be, like, right around here, right? Oh, loot. I don't mind looting things, that's cool. Alright, people, where is this thing? It's right here! Is it below us? Or is it in a cave? Is it down here? Woo! I'm gonna say yes. It's in here somewhere. Let's do that. Oh! Ouch! Hey, everybody! There's a monster! Surprise! You know when you're just like walking around into a cave and you're thinking, what's going on? And it turns out, there's badness. That's just, you know, a possibility. No, I want, how my brain can love 4 prisons at the same time is, this is true, but, they do it very well. Let's light. And, we'll climb down. Because we're going to find... Oh, hi! Hey! Ouch! I was hit... creepy spider did a sneak hit on me, and that was rude. Just side note. Just for the record. But we will loot the spider, and that will make us all feel better. Or at least it will make me feel better. Alright, here we go. You know, all the time. I know!
Rather slick around here.
The spiders are rude. They're not polite. They don't ask. They just show up. This is true. This is true about them. Let us loot this. Free marches, banner crown, Dreamweaver staff. Sounds great. What is this? More loot. Bane of the Red Crossing. Well, that seems cool. I wonder if it's better than the one that I have. Okay. Oh, this was the cave that we were supposed to find. Alright. Okay, everyone, we found it. I'm feeling really good about my life. Shall we see if this other bow is better? I can't believe we did it! I'm so excited! Sorry, I'm excitable. Let us compare... Oh, the Bane of the Red Crossing doesn't actually seem to be as good as the one that I got. What? That's, so, Mormonism used to allow polygamy. It was in their church doctrine. And then when they wanted to become a state, the United States said, okay, we'll let you be a state, but only if you get rid of, hey, PH, only if you get rid of polygamy. And so then their prophet conveniently had a brand new, what's the word? A brand new prophecy saying that polygamy was no longer acceptable. So then they made it not acceptable so they could become a state. But then there were a bunch of Mormons who were like, hold on a second. We don't buy this prophecy you just happen to have. And a bunch of, basically they're breakaway, right? Sort of breakaway Mormons. Yep. And so there were a bunch of Mormons who decided that they didn't think that that was actually a thing and did not accept the new prophecy. And many of them went to Mexico in order to continue being polygamists. An ex of mine, their family had been polygamous Mormons who went to Mexico, and also Mitt Romney's family went to Mexico for the same reason. P.S. Just J.K. P.S. J.K. and the polygamy. Alright, we have one more thing left in this area. And let's see where it is. I think it's south. It should be... Okay, but I want to know how we get here! There's all this red lyrium, and I want to know how we get there. It's quite distracting. Let's just jump over here for a moment, shall we? We're going to just jump over there, get that last thing, and try one more time. Oh, well, thank you. We're heading north and east, right? It's alright. You don't need to have, like, a family... Oh! So, what's cool about it is that you get to learn neat things, right? So, Che Guevara... Pancho Villa, during the revolution, was like, hey, Mormons, get out of... All you sort of offshoot Mormons, get out. And then, the Mormons then came back to the United States. Himalayas. Although, the Himalayas, I imagine, would be cold. This is just my feeling. I'm just wanting to make sure we get to the right place. Where are we headed? Okay, we need to go around. Ugh. Navigation is not easy in the Storm Coast, is all I'm saying. Whoop. Let's just pick up these spindleweeds, if we're here anyway. I'm feeling like we're finally going to actually clear out the Storm Coast for once and for all, and I'm very excited about it. I don't believe much in the positive polygamy. Yeah. Oh, that's probably true as well. I'm not trading snow for snow. Oh, hey. Let's kill those things over there. I don't know what they are, but we're gonna kill them. They're bad guys. So that's cool. And we did kill them. We killed them hardcore. Oh, interesting. Huh. I just want to say, I love when people tell me cool things to learn. This is all that I want in life, is to learn new things all the time. Yes, actually, I believe that is true. In the Polynesian Islands. I want to know... Oh, it seems like I've got this special power that can only be leveled up with a lot of killing of things, maybe? I'm not quite sure what it is that will get me to level up my power. I feel like trying to be a good person is useful. I think it's good. Okay, alright. South. Let's see what we can do. My mother's advice. If somebody tells you that they're an asshole, that you should believe them. That was my mother's advice. Because people are like, oh, they don't mean it. And she's like, no, they do mean it. Alright, so we're going to try to go south this way. Yeah, no, it's true. So many times people are like, oh, so-and-so says that they're a horrible jerk, but they don't really mean it, and I can change them. And she's like, nope. Don't do it. If people tell you that they're not a good person, then you should believe them. So I'm looking for south and a little west. So south, never eat shredded wheat, and a little west. So we're heading this way, it looks like. Jer, are you? You've never been a jerk to me, so what's going on? Let's see. There should be a thing around here. Oh, a bear. We're gonna kill the bear, people. Hopefully it will die quickly, because bears are dangerous. I'm in conflict. Well, I suppose it means, hey, Dema. I suppose part of the question means, Jer, would be how are you defining being an asshole? That would be interesting to me. Like, how are you defining that? We found something. Warden Commander's badge.
I think Blackwall would have liked to have been here for this.
Okay. So we just got that. Alright. So I think we have... Oh no, we have almost everything. We still have that... Yeah. We still have got this cave thing that I still don't know how to get there. we're just gonna pop over here for a moment and see if we can make it. We couldn't make it last time. Yes? Do you want to tell me anything? Oh, well then... Alright. The majority of your actions are quite Machiavellian. I see. So, the thing is, peoples, I want to see if I can get to this cave that I do not seem to be able to get to, that I'm really invested in. And, it's something that I want. I don't know if it's possible, because I have not been successful so far, but we're going to try one more time before we leave this area. I mean, you can only try, right? Okay, so we are heading east to try to get ourselves in a space where we can get access to all this red lyrium. And I have not been successful at this thus far, but we're gonna just try one more time. But they were assholes. They were also capable of providing for those larger families. The absence would make people cut off, but probably bad things happen. Alright, so see that over there? That's where we want to go. We want to head north. Well, I apparently am attracted to assholes in video games, that is. Well, you know what? In video games, you can play with things that you would not want to do in real life. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Very different. Alright, so, like, I feel like this is where we need to go. And I'm not having a... Like, maybe we can do it. You know, in my experience, women are not actually attracted to assholes, and those who are usually have got self-esteem issues. In real life, I mean, not in media. That's different. Yeah, because you know, and in the same way that there are some guys with low self-esteem that are also attracted to sort of asshole women, but you can also get over that. Woo. Let's try this way. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna... Okay, look. There's a... Do you see where my life is going right now? This is how we get there. Maybe... Okay. My theory is... Everything is really wet. It's beautiful, but it makes everything very slippery. Yeah, right. But I will say this. See, this is what I think. My suspicion is that there actually is some sort of story thing that you have to do to unlock this, and that you actually can't get there right now. This is my theory on that. See, because I think this is the way this is, I think, how you get there, and I just don't think we can get there right now. Alright, so we will go... We just did the Storm Coast, so let's fast travel to a new place. We did that. Let's see... World map. So there's red lyrium there that we've not gotten to. Memories of the Grey, that's Skyhold. What is this? Oh, we could go to the Hinterlands. It's also quite possible I'm not an asshole, just have serious self-esteem issues. You should contemplate that possibility, Jer, because it's not necessarily great to sort of self-conceive that way, especially if you're not. Do you like to hurt people? Hurt people's feelings? Are you, like, do you enjoy that? Because if you don't enjoy that, then maybe you're not an asshole, you know? Shall we... Let's do, the Fallow Mire. We just did this. I like to be methodical. Let's go here. That should be a quick thing. There are two questy type things. Let's just go up here. I was going to tell you all something, and I totally forgot what it was. I got distracted. It was about assholes. Oh, yeah. If you're not supremely confident and do consider the other's feelings, you're not an asshole. Well, I don't know what it is. There's just this whole place with a lot of red lyrium in the northwest corner of the Storm Coast, and I think, like, I've just not found a way to get there. I think it must be a plot thing, is what I'm thinking. Oh yeah. So here's the thing. I know a lot of guys, because I used to mod for the Dr. Nerdlove community. Where was I? Yeah, so I used to,
Inquisitor, if you have a moment.
Sure. Yep. Report?
What is it?
This may be worthwhile.
Oh, you want us to do some stuff. So, yeah, I used to be the, yeah, I used to be, a moderator in that community. Oh, thanks. And, there were just a lot of guys in that community who would complain about how they were really nice guys and women wouldn't date them because women only like dating assholes, not like really nice guys like them, because they were just so nice and women were just such bitches because they wouldn't date them. And I was like, nope, you are not nice. You are not a nice person at all. Like, there are a lot of people who think that they're nice people or who claim to be nice people, but are not nice people, right? They're not nice guys. They're entitled jerks who are not nice. So, yeah. Yep. Yep. Indeed. Oof. This place, man. Apparently our requisition officer wants to talk to us a whole lot. Please, go ahead.
See for yourself, sir.
Oh, more geological surveys. You know, I keep doing this. What do I get for this? Power. Yeah. And also, the other thing this is people talk about, being nice actually just isn't, like, you don't get a cookie for being nice. Like, that should be the, what do you call it? The bare minimum, right? I mean...
What is it?
I am still a nice guy. I'm actually very nice. I think... But, just because I'm nice doesn't mean that people are obligated to date me, you know what I mean? Like, being nice is the bare minimum, I think. Excellent. So there is a thing. Got it. Because it felt like... Also, I don't want to do any more of those. Oh. Fair share. We're going to go back to our map, because I'm looking for... items. There should be... See, there's one way down there. Is that all of them? Let's, go over here. We're just gonna try to get them. Actually, I just want a dude that accepts my compulsive gaming. You know, that shouldn't be... Oh. I think a lot of us who are unsuccessful in love tend towards that mindset in the beginning. Yeah, but I think that...
Inquisitor.
Yes?
For you.
What is it?
Yeah.
Prove useful, sir.
And I also think that there's a way in which people assume that other people are successful in ways that are not necessarily actually true. Okay, so I don't have the anti-venom, so we're good. Alright. I am now going to fast travel one more space, because we want to get towards this area here. And actually, is there a camp that's closer? It looks like there isn't, so we have to walk the long way. It's fine. We want to head this way. That is so true, Jer. That is so true. It can be actually somewhat irritating. Yeah, no, it's true. Relationships are complicated and messy. And I also think a thing that people... This is the thing I was thinking about, right? Talking about the creeper, right? People are like, oh, women only think that guys are creepy if they're not attracted to them. if they're handsome-looking guys, you would never say that they're a creeper. Red Temple of the Storm Coast. All right, we're not there yet, but we will get there. And the thing is, people who say that women don't mind being sexually harassed if the guy's good-looking, that's just not true, right? And because, again, I work on a college campus, and there are a lot of frat boys here who are traditionally good-looking and have money and all that business, and they're super creepers, and women will tell you, oh, that frat boy's a super creeper. So it's not like... Right. So I just think that people sort of assume that everybody else has it better than they have. Well, not everyone assumes that, but people do, and they think that if they're not lucky in love, it's for external reasons. It's because, they don't take, they don't look towards themselves and try to figure out what might be happening there. Oh, undead. Are these undead going to bother us, or can we avoid them? This is what I want to know. Yeah, I mean, if you are creepy, and I think this is the thing that people don't... Yeah, who needs love when you have Dragon Age? But I think this is the thing that people don't get. Creepy is about, like, making people feel unsafe, and you can feel unsafe with a person who's good-looking or ungood-looking, right? I mean, yes, an external locus is a dangerous thing. This is true, true, true. We're gonna have to deal with these things here. A girl looked at me like I was crazy when I mentioned that. Well, what's interesting though is that you can be not good looking, conventionally good looking, and be charismatic. People sort of assume that right, that charisma equals good looks, but it's not true. I mean, there are people who are not good looking who are charismatic and who are successful in romance, despite not being rich, not being good looking, whatever that means. So, and then I also think that, here's the other thing too, I'm just checking my map. Alright, here's the other thing too, that one cannot underestimate fit. Yeah, exactly. This is true about Hitler. Yeah. Good-looking, non-charismatic guys feel like... What are we looking... Oh, hello. But I think the other thing to think about, I think that sometimes people forget, is fit, right? So I think a great example would be the people on my message board who are like, I'm a nerd dude, and it was so terrible because... The hot cheerleader who was into sports wouldn't date me because she was shallow and she was the worst, right? That's what they would say. And, like, no one would ever be interested in me, blah, 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 blah. But here's the thing about that. There were nerd women, but they didn't pay attention to those nerd women at all. They were, like, not interested in those nerd women. They didn't pay attention to those nerd women. And what they wanted was this cheerleader fantasy. But why? Like, two questions. One, why would that cheerleader want to date this guy that she has nothing in common with, right? They have no common interest whatsoever. She's into being a cheerleader in sports and all that business, and the nerd dude is into different things. Whereas there are all these nerd women who were like, I would love to have dated those nerd guys because we had things in common, but those nerd guys were not looking at me, right? And so I just think that one has to actually, like, be thoughtful. Like, there are people who I have run into people who have been thought of as conventionally good-looking, I suppose, right? I suppose that's what you would call them. People would say, oh, so-and-so's super good-looking, but I did not find them attractive at all because we had nothing in common, and they had really horrible politics, and were mean. And I don't find mean, arrogant people good-looking and attractive, you know what I mean? So I think that that's... Oh. There's a thing happening.
Let's take a look.
Yes, let us take a look. And so I think that, one has to sort of think about fit and personality. Like, there are a lot of things that are involved. I think I need to go inside. Yeah, right? Not just... That's all I'm saying. Hello, Keep. I think I need to get on the walls of this keep in some way. Or inside this keep. Let us... See, this is also what I'm saying, right? I mean, there are people who will find conventionally attractive people not good looking. And also, what is conventionally attractive, right, also changes over time. Right? People that, like, the supermodel look that is considered conventionally attractive at this point in time, right, they are not necessarily... Ooh, here we go. Right, so... Can I open this? Yeah. Ooh, I can unlock things, people! My problem now is that all the ones I'm attracted to because of personality are married. Well, that's awkward, right? That's an awkward thing. But I just think that it is important to remember that just because society deems them attractive now, oh, more Bianca things, does not mean, A, that they would be thought of as attractive historically, that they would be thought of as attractive by any given person. Hargrave Keep. Who's reading this? Henry Lannon. Let's give Henry Lannon a kind of a posh accent. For those guys you like, must be like winning the lottery. In 652 Storm, Ban Hargrave's knights helped drive Avar invaders from Ferelden's lowlands. When the king asked Hargrave to pursue the retreating tribes, she refused, demanding funds to build a keep. Caught in between a fractured court, Hargrave's knights, and an impending famine, the king reluctantly granted her a large parcel of land to the south. After defeating the Avar, regrouping in the Boglands, the band built a castle. As the famine grew worse, the wisdom behind her choice of location became clear. Hargrave Keep ate well, dining on a steady supply of fish and game, while the farmland starved. Hargrave's line died out fighting Orlesian invaders in the Blessed Age. Only the village at the base of the keep remains inhabited, as the keep has fallen into disrepair. From Notable Fortresses, Castles, Towers, and Other Edifices of Interest in Ferelden by Henry Lannon. Close. Until they realize I spend more time on my computer than with my boyfriend. But, you know, it happens. Hey, Grey Warden Tome. Who is this by? This is by... oh, we don't know. Writer unknown. So, we don't know who wrote it. Let's see. Here's a rain upon the leaves. Above the sky lies grey. The shred of blue would be denied. Alas, he could not stay. There was a stir within his blood, and the dreams lay sick upon him. A call did beat within his heart. One road was left before him. Here's a rain upon the leaves. Above the sky lies grey. A shred of blue would be denied. Alas, he could not stay. See how the rain was washed away, the tears that you were crying? Through the darkness calls me down, though the darkness calls me down, you know we all are dying. Here's a rain upon the leaves, above the sky lies grey. A shred of blue would be denied, alas, he could not stay. And so he came upon the place where so many tread before, one last look upon the world before he crossed that final door. Here's a rain upon the leaves, above the sky lies grey. A shred of blue would be denied, alas, he could not stay. Birds reel across the endless sky above a house upon the plain. In memory she sings to him of a time before the rain. Sweet Andraste, hear our song, for his road will be ours too. Before darkness claims our souls, let us see that shred of blue. Here's a rain upon the leaves, above the sky lies grey. A shred of blue would be denied, alas, he could not say. Word to a song scrawled on a spare paper, writer unknown. Kirby's Epic Yarn is my best... Oh, I've not played it. I want to marry in Elder Scrolls Online. Oh, nice. I am sort of...
I think Blackwall would have liked to have been here for this.
This is true. I also actually think that people do need their alone time. Mosaic tile piece. Feeling pretty good about that. Have we gotten everything in here? No, there's one more. Alright, we've got to continue on. I do think it's actually important for people to have alone time as well as couple time. I think that it is an error to think that everybody always needs to be up in each other's business all the time. I need to flip the switch. Where is it? I forgot. Let's see. Maybe it's up here. Maybe not. Let's see. Yeah, I just think it's important to be a well-rounded individual that has shared and also personal interests. Oh, here we go. Here it is. That was what I needed. I feel like we're being really productive, folks, and we're talking about life and the universe. All of which makes me feel pretty good. Ooh, ouch. Yes, this is exact. I hurt myself really badly, in case anybody wanted to know. Ouch. Oops. That is true. Codependent. And also, that's just not healthy. Don't do it. It's a bad idea. Oh, there are things. Hi, my friends. Yeah, no, I just think... Oh. Okay, HQ, I'm going to ask you a really important question. It's very serious. And I hope you will be able to handle this exceedingly personal, important question that I'm going to ask you now. What kind of Pop-Tarts? That's the question. Pop-Tart flavors. This is what I want to know. Because, you know... Oh, what Pop-Tart flavors? We've got a thing. Ooh. Grey Warden banner. Trick question.
Would have liked to have been here for this.
Oh, strawberry. Really? I don't know. I like cinnamon. Cinnamon's my jam. Okay, I think we've actually cleared up the entire, cherry. Oh. Raspberry. Oh. So look, we've cleared up Fallow Mire, folks. How great are we? Shall we go to the Hinterlands, or shall we go to our, what do you call it? Oh! You know what we should do? Sorry. Paladin, you've not done your job. We should save. We're gonna just save right now. That's all. We don't have this cherry or cinnamon candida. Oh! Cinnamon's really good. Cinnamon is really, really good. We're at the quest map. So, here's the question. Should we hang out at the Hinterlands and do some Hinterland stuff, or should we go to the, I need something to counteract the sugary death coating on the outside. See, this is, yeah, but this is why I like the cinnamon, because the cinnamon is not, like, hyper sweet. Hinterlands? This is the question. Hinterlands, or do... Oh, no problem. So do we go to the let's just go to the Hinterlands. We're just going to go there. That's it. There's a lot of stuff to do in the Hinterlands, however, that we haven't done that we could do. Like, there's a lot of stuff here. We have ketchup potato chips. Yeah, are ketchup potato chips good? Like, what are they like? Are they delicious? Are they bad? I am curious as to all about that. I don't know if we should hang... We're going to go to the Hinterlands just a little bit, is what we're going to do. Just like a little bit in the Hinterlands. And then we'll go to our, what do you call it? We'll give ourselves, like, 10 minutes or so in the Hinterlands, and then we'll clear up some stuff there, and then we'll go to our war table and pick some sort of awesome thing. That's my thought. Let's see. Oh. Huh. No, we have not killed the dragon in the Hinterlands that you keep hearing about. And so, like, I feel like it's in here somewhere, and maybe we'll run into it, and it'll be epic. Like, that could happen. I thought we could just, you know... I want you all to know that my text screen, my chat screen has gotten a little bit weird. Oh, Krellin, you're leaving! I don't judge you, but we will miss you. And it will be sad that you're gone. But have a good time doing whatever it is you're doing right now. That is... Oh, we've got a thing. See ya, Krellin! We are going to look around. But again, we will miss you. I feel like... Look how productive we've been. Oh! What board games are you going to go play? Before you leave, tell us what board games you're going to go and play.
I think Blackwall would have liked to have been here for this.
I love board games. What are you playing? And I actually think there's a... Yeah, we just need to head east. This direction. Are you going to play Dead of Winter? Are you going to play Carcassonne? What are you going to play? Oh, Pandemic Legacy. Oh, nice. Are you, Oh, bear. Are you in the middle of a campaign? Oh. Oh, wow. That's awesome. I'm trying this thing, and I don't know what it's going to do, but we're going to confirm it. What am I doing? What did I do? Good luck on that, by the way. I just did a thing. That's really exciting, by the way. I probably should not have used that big special power on a bear, but, you know, trying things out. There's a bad guy here, which I don't appreciate. But we will kill that bad guy. I think I opened a rift, right? Like, I opened a rift, and, that was kind of intense. So I don't even know what that's all about. I'm a little worried about what my powers are doing now. It's a new special power that I have that seems like it's probably unhealthy. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So let's head down here. Is that how it works in Canada? You just hunt the bears by opening rifts and destroying them? That's cool. Okay, look, we are going to claim this new space. Ooh, it's part of the saga of Tirda Brightaxe, Avar Mother. 8th stanza. These are these sort of dwarven poems with a weird rhyming scheme at the end that make me crazy. Let's see. Tirda Brightaxe, Avar chieftain, strong her tribe with dwarven trade. Battles brought to men and demons, won with wisdom, fire, and blade. Then did Tirda look to Hendir, dwarf prince friend, children giver. Took her freedom, Hendir glad, wished her what he could not give her. Chose her child to stand as chieftain, after all last wrongs were righted. Gifted goods of worldly want, left her tribe no more benighted. Skyward one last trek she made, to her lover dream delivered, raven-feathered reunited, hearts both whole, now neither aching. Apocalypse Dagger. Yep, we have a special power to transform water into maple syrup and ride a moose. That's really amazing. I wish, you know, Canadians are awesome. They're, oh, hi, how are you doing? Bad guy. We're gonna kill that person. Oh, yeah. So the thing about Tim Hortons, right, is that they're now bought up by, Burger King, and all my Canadian friends were really, really angry about that. They were like, this is the worst! Well, but now Tim Hortons is owned by Burger King, so I suppose it's totally fine for you to hate them now, right? Alright, so here's our quest map. We did all that. I think we should probably... how do I know which astrariums I've completed or not? It's a question. Aw, hey, if things get too bad here, right, then maybe. Oh, you know what, I bet I haven't done this astrarium because, you know. So, shall we do that one, and then maybe head over here to this rift? let's go north, and then we'll head to the rift. That's what we'll do. It'll be grand. If it gets too bad, then we might just, have to go to Canada. But, Canada, Degrassi, also, yeah, we're just gonna hang out in your gaming room, and when people ask, we'll be like, yeah, we're the Americans in the gaming room, it's cool, and everyone will totally accept that, and it'll be fine. Oh, bears. Don't attack Dorian. Do you know, I always use the wrong power now. But that's okay. That bear needs to leave Dorian alone. Dema! Where are our friends? Come back here. Also, Dorian, don't be injured. Alright, so we're heading, north a little bit. Dutch Teddy! Hi, Dutch Teddy. We're killing bears, but we're not killing you, because that would be super rude. We're looking for an astrarium right now, and we're really close to it, because these things are always in the mountains. How are you doing, Dutch Teddy? I hope you're doing well. I'm just trying to get, up here, and they don't want me to, like, they don't believe in freedom. Let's see. Oh, I bet we can get there this way. What is... Oh, an astrarium. It is this, it's kind of like, well, I can show you when we actually get there, if we can get there. Go, ouch. It's a thing that you use to look at the sky. I hope you're doing super well, Dutch Teddy. I know! Maybe this way. There's no way I can get up this way. Yes, it's a telescope, but it's not really a normal telescope. It's like a mystical telescope, or an old school back in the day kind of a telescope. I have not yet looked... Oh, you've not yet looked at Discord, eh? Well, on the Discord, everything happened. I don't know. I haven't looked at Discord. I've been here. Let's kill this person. The thing is, I still think we're going to have a problem, with getting up to this area that I really want to get up to. That's a good question. I actually feel like, I feel like it's like a... Yes. I feel like it's really... See, okay, we know the thing is up there in the mountains. We just have to find a way to get there. I feel like it's like a planetarium, but not a planetarium. But planetariums are cool. Alright, so it's up there. Do you see everyone up there in the mountains? And I don't... Oh. Hi, everybody. Gonna just do a little bit of killing. It'll be fine. Oh, wow. Hey, did you just see what, Iron Bull did? He grabbed that guy from far away and pulled him close. That was pretty awesome. There's some badassness going on with my party of friends. Also fire. All of which I can support, to high degrees. Yeah, so, like, there's gotta be a way up. And as long as we can find it, we can get to this astrarium, which is like a planetarium. See, I don't think this is going to get us there. I feel like we're not going to be able to get up from this direction. Yeah, so let's try continuing to go around. There's got to be a way. Hello? Yes. Yes, it is. It is indeed an intended pun. I mean, I think that fire's just hot, you know what I mean? Okay, people, we are again going to find a way. I know there's gotta be a switchback. This is what I'm thinking. There's gotta be some kind of... So we're gonna just follow this river and find the way. Because I think it's the last one we have to look at before we can open up whatever it is. And I know there's a way to get there. I just don't know what that way is. And I feel like they are taunting me. Okay. Oh, hey. There's something around here. That's cool. Let's pick up... Let's loot this while we're here. As long as we're here, we might as well just do a little bit of looting. And there's something... It's at the top of this waterfall. Alright, well, we've got to get it. We've got to make our way around. That's what it is. We're exploring in the Hinterlands. This is what we're doing. Also, we know that there's a dragon here that will try to murder us. But, waterfalls are so cool. But we don't know. We'll find it. Hey, Dutch Teddy. What is your weather like right now? We have got snow on the ground over here in Massachusetts. And actually, HQ, do you have snow on the ground? I want to know. Ooh, current level. You're asking me hard questions. Let me see. Character record. 12. Level 12. Oh, it's night. Murder Dragon. Murder Dragon. Darkness. Okay, so I just want Lauren to read more My Immortal because that makes me really happy. Those are my feelings. Oh, that's cool. Let's see. Will this get us where we need to go? Waterfalls. We're not there. I'm trying to find all the stuff, peoples. Okay, this way? Getting some iron? Oh, look, there's a lot of stuff over here. That's exciting. And maybe we'll find this thing where... I'm telling you, we're gonna find it. It's gonna be great. I bet this is not even it yet. I bet we still are too far away. Oh, hey! We found some loot. That was pretty awesome. We have some iron bark. What is this? Oh, it's a masterwork crafting material. That's awesome. But where are we? Right now, no snow. Oh, minus 30 degrees. Minus 22 Fahrenheit. That's super inappropriate. Why? Alright, it looks like we are not going to get there from here. We might need to walk around. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to have to keep going around. Friends, we're going to keep trying. We will make it. I suppose, but then she would only... I don't know.
Rebel just really screwed this place up good, huh?
Oh. So we need to get around. I don't know. I think we have to go all the way around the long way. But it's alright. The Hinterlands is big, in case anybody wanted to know. And 6 and minus 30. So cold. I don't like really cold weather or really hot weather because I grew up in San Francisco where it was never really cold nor really hot. And I really enjoy temperate weather. Sadly, I do not live in California anymore. I live in a place where the weather is not so temperate. Alright, let's see if we can get... Alright, we're trying to make this long way around, but we'll make it, right? If we can just keep going, We will get there, and we will get to this astrarium that has been eluding me all this time. Some people like cold. I mean, I do want to point this out. Like, I know people from other parts who are like, I love really cold weather, and they go on about how great cold weather is. I think there's something wrong with them psychologically, but you know. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me up here. Okay, alright. Go! Go, go, gadget, go! Do you see how I try? I really do. I do try. We're not gonna make it this way. We've got to go around. Can we make it this way? Minnesota, cold weather. Like, I do not envy Minnesota weather, because I know it gets super freezing there. Wasn't it colder in Minnesota than it was in Mars at one point in time? Like, there was like a... Or I might be making that up, but somebody from Minnesota told me that. How long were you in Boston for? And what season was it? This is my question for you. Yeah. Do you have humidity? I just feel like they're all like, I feel like there's a secret switchback, and if I could just find it, we would get there. We're gonna try around this way. Yeah, so it's like, is it humid? Oh, see, that's a nice month. September's a nice month. Right now, we just have a lot of, it's snowing right now, which is not exciting. And I will tell you, I just do not want it to snow. I need no snow days for my classes. Ugh. Colder than Mars. That's so inappropriate. Look, here's a little pathway. Maybe it will take us somewhere where we can get where we need to go. I'm feeling very hopeful that this will take us somewhere exciting. Well, wait a minute. Let's look at our map. Unsnowing my... yeah. Look at this. Why is this my life? Well, we have more things we haven't discovered yet, so that's something. There is stuff here. Let's keep going, I suppose. We have a camp here. I could have just gone to the camp. Let's equip our potions if we have any. Oh, I think we're good. Okay. Well, that's fine. What? What? I'm sorry. 80% humidity is inappropriate. It should not be that way. And I disapprove. Alright, let's go. Do you see? Like, this is where I want to be. I want to be there. So let's go grab this thing while we're here to the east, then head south, grab that thing, and then see if we can get... See if we can get in here some way. I think that maybe the only way to get here is this way. I'm going to test this theory by heading... Was it west or east? West. I know... Sorry. Let's just head west and see if we can actually get there. Because, seriously, people, there's got to be a way to get to that astrarium, because it is mocking me. And it doesn't want me to have joy. So, funny story. San Francisco doesn't actually have humidity. At least not humidity like hot weather humidity. I mean, look, we have fog, which is technically humidity, but you know what I mean. Like, we don't have humidity. So, growing up, I'd never experienced humidity, but I had read about it in books. Like, I'd read the word humidity, and I'd heard that phrase that people like to say, it's not the heat, it's the humidity, and it's a joke, but I never knew what the joke meant. There's always one, and the question is, can I find it? So, I'd heard this joke, and I didn't know what it meant, and we're gonna find it. So, that's fine. And then I joined the Army, and I went to South Carolina in August. And when I went out of the airport in August at night in South Carolina, it was like going into a sauna, and I didn't understand what was happening. It was very confusing to me. Look, we are so close, right? We are so close. There's... Oh. No. The water's beautiful. People, there has got to be a way. There has got to be a way. There's always some way. Let's try over here. Maybe this will do it for us. And... we will get there. Let's... Alright. This is gonna happen. Let's just go this way. Alright. Oh, bad guys. Friends, you know, I have friends. You guys could help me. Somehow, maybe? People? Where are my friends? Ouch. Oh, I don't think I think the employment's pretty good. I think the problem is not employment. I think the problem is housing. It's really expensive here. Yeah, I was inland. It was unfortunate for me. I did not appreciate it. I want to know where all my friends are and why they're not helping me kill people. Ooh, hi! Why don't we drink a potion? That would be a great idea. I almost died, people. I just thought I should share that with you, that I almost died. We're not losing, we're just... Oh, my inventory's full. Oops. Let me deal with my inventory for one moment. I know I have things I can get rid of. I'm looking for change. Oh. Oh, so that's cool. I think, going to new places is always cool. Let's see, Warden helmet. That's a valuable. I bet I could just get rid of that, right? Spider ichor, I think, isn't... Like, let's get rid of this porcelain cameo. Yeah, let's destroy that. We're at that point in the inventory where we are, you know... Oh, I wouldn't... See, I'm from the West Coast, and I would like to be back in the West Coast. The only problem is that the academic job market is not that easy. It's not like there are lots of... clothes. It's a level 10, that's not bad. We're going to do inventory things again, people. But, you know, when it comes to... If you're an academic, you just have to hold out that there are... Let's destroy this. Maybe. Dalish toy soldier, let's destroy that too. But these things I need, those things I might need. Let's get rid of that. Anyway, yeah, there has to be a position open, an academic position, in my area, and in my specialization. So, like, not only would it have to be, would I need, whether it be a professorship, but also on the right level, because I have tenure already, and I wouldn't want to go and give it up. I mean, it's just, it is not easy, right? The chances are, and also, Seattle has the University of Washington, but I don't, they have a bunch of Americanists there already. I'm not quite certain that they would hire me because they already have people that sort of do, not exactly what I do, but sort of what I do. Portland has read, but I think they just hired somebody that kind of does what I do. So it's really, I mean, the academic job market is not good. It is very difficult to, to do it. So yeah, I'm here, and I may be here for the rest of my life. Although, if I can get my 2 books out, one of which will be, I hope, a big deal academically, I hope, that might give me some space to have some mobility. But you never know. Yeah, no, college is really, really cutthroat. It's really bad. Okay, so I need to head... I missed that whole thing there. Like, see, I really feel like there's a way to get into the mountain here, because I really don't think there's any way anywhere around here. Yeah. Alright. I know that there are other things we could be doing just this moment, but I think we should try to, I'm a musicologist, so first off it needs to be, I need a place that will hire a musicologist. So that's basically like music history. And then, on top of being a music historian, I do popular music studies and cultural studies. And generally speaking, if it's a conservative music department, they won't do popular music at all, right? Hey, Pingo my dog, how are you doing? If you don't know me, I'm Trooper SJP. This is the Academic Foxhole. We are trying to find a way into... we're trying to find a way... By the way, my inventory is totally full, so it's really sad. Right now, right, so if you're looking at like a conservative music department, most music departments are pretty conservative, they don't do popular music studies at all, right? They don't think it's real music, so they don't hire people who do popular music studies. So on that level, it's actually kind of difficult, because you need a place that A, is progressive enough to actually hire people who do popular music studies, and then... My inventory is full. My life is so sad. And then you need to have... But then even if a place would hire someone like that, they tend to only hire one person. Oh yeah, music history is awesome. But I'm like, hey Pingo! I don't have any mods. Wait, we're going to try to see if we can get... This is our goal. Can we get in here through this side? Alright. I don't know. I'm hoping we can get... This is just, like, I don't know. I feel like I've been here, right? The problem is... So I also do popular music, which includes musical theater, cabaret. I do actually a bunch of stuff. But the problem with musical theater, so like I can do musical theater, and I actually do musical theater where I'm at. I do a lot of things. I mean, but theater departments are probably not going to hire a music person to do musical theater. They're going to hire a theater person to do musical theater.
How do you want to be remembered, Cassandra? Valiant yet sexy rebel against the status quo?
I don't
What?
have any control over how I'll be
Pingo,
remembered.
you are so welcome here.
High, blue scarf dramatically fluttering in the wind.
I don't know.
Sun rising behind you.
Blue scarf. Why would I be wearing such a thing?
It's a painting, of course. Work with me. It'll be fantastic.
Oh, Dorian Cassandra, you're fun. Okay, so here it is, my peoples. This was the place I thought that maybe I could get up here, but it looks like this is not the place where I can get up here. Right? So, Pingo, if you want to know, there's this astrarium that I want to get access to, and I cannot find a way up into the mountains. So here's where we are, right? So here's this is where we want to go, and it's almost impossible to find a way up here, and we are trying to find all the ways that will get us here, and we are not being successful at the moment. We're gonna go south. We're gonna pick up some stuff. It'll be great. Maybe we will find a way in here. Yeah, so I do African American music, popular music, performance, a bunch of that kind of stuff. But again, you know, in your typical music department, right? Let's say your typical music department has, they will have somebody who does medieval classical music, somebody who does Renaissance classical music, somebody who does the classical period classical music. That person might do classical and romantic, and maybe they'll have a separate romantic person, and then they might have a 20th century person. So you're looking at maybe 5 people who do Western classical music, and then they might have one person who does ethnomusicology, who will then take care of the entire rest of the world, if they are progressive enough to have one person who does that. And sometimes they want that person to also do popular music studies. And maybe they will have a popular music person. Maybe. But after they already have... Oh, hi. But after they already have 5 or 6 people who do Western classical music, they don't tend to have the space, right? They run out of... Okay, I think we've just killed them all. That's great. Anyway, they run out of employment. Specialist crest. Ooh, more people dead. That's great. Let's just go... who are you? Are you a bad guy? No. Oh, bear! Ah! Bear! Sorry. Bears. They are dangerous. And they don't love freedom. What's the most important thing to learn about music? Oh... That would depend on who you ask. That would depend on who you ask. There are really different ways to think about that question. Well, I mean, I think the arts in general are part of the backbone of culture. So for me, I would think... oh, you're asking... Well, that's nice. That's nice. I would say... One of the most important things to learn about music is to learn to be able to see music through culture and culture through music. That's what I would say. So that when you look at a piece of music, when you hear a piece of music, you sort of think about the ways in which that music tells you something about history, culture. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the quest map. And I missed it. Huh. And then, of course, the ways in which looking at culture might tell you something about music. Those are the things I think are the most important things. So there is a thing for us that should be right around here that I think we should just pick up. But we have to find it. I've got to tell you, this astrarium is kicking my butt. And I want you to know it. I want in there. And... I'm being thwarted at every turn. Yes, but I think that's true. When I think of both of those arts as being linked that way, in that they are things that will that I think are important that way. Now, if you want to talk about, so like I don't think that music is special in that way, right? I think that it is part of the arts. Now, when it comes to, let's say, popular music, the one thing that I would like people to know is they need to let go of the idea of authenticity. Authenticity is not real. It is a social construct, and it is attributed to people based on things that have nothing to do with authenticity. I mean, people like to imagine that some things are authentic and other things are inauthentic, but that's often just genre, right? We think of pop music as not being authentic, but we think of rock music as being authentic. So we imagine people that sing pop are not authentic, and people who sing rock are, or perform rock. But that's nothing to do with anything. Like, that's just all completely bogus. So I would just get people to like try to let go of that idea if I could. And then the other thing I would say is, I would want people to know that genres are associated with populations, and so when you attack a genre, you're also attacking the fan base of that genre, and to think about whether or not you think that's okay. Yeah, but see, the thing is, what I would say is, first off, people don't necessarily write their songs. Ooh, what is this? And just because you write a song doesn't mean that it's more authentic to you or not, right? I mean, like, there are professional songwriters who just write songs and they may feel it or not feel it. And there are singers who may not write a song, but then who really feel it. And also, we never know if anybody feels it at all because they're performers, right? Like, people who are on stage performing, they're acting for us. And so they perform as if they feel it and they connect to it. But that doesn't necessarily mean that they do. And even if they did at one point in time, that doesn't mean that they do later in their life. Because, hi, where are we?
Must be an old Deeproads access.
We just discovered something.
Ancient.
Something new. This is very exciting. Also, I have no room in my inventory. So I don't even, like, where are we? We've just discovered a cool new place, everyone. Let's save. Let's just save. I'm very... Ooh. How cool is this? Right? I mean, exactly. Oh. So we're at a new place. And also, like, just what is that sound? Maybe. That would be really cool. That would be really exciting if that were the case. Let's, shoot some more people, though. And now. Yeah, and also, that would be bad. That would be sort of unfortunate if that were the case. I would be sad. Let's kill this one once our, you know. We have found a new location that we have never been to before, and it is very exciting. And I'm just gonna, I think I've killed them all. I feel really good about that. Just murdering lots of people. What is that? Oh, hey! It's a villain who was trying to kill us. Okay. Surprise. You know, we're not even murder hovering right now. We're just wandering around, exploring, and having a lovely time, and we're being murdered. There's a lot of stuff here. And there's also creepy sounds. And I don't know which way we should go. Should we go down first? That's to the left. Should we just do all the stuff that's to the left and see what's there? All right, let's do that. But first, before we do that, let's yeah, it's true. Let's just look at our inventory for a moment and see if there's anything better than what we have, because if there is, maybe we can get rid of some stuff, as a thought. Yes. And I don't think anything is as good as what I have right now, bow-wise. You know, people say that, and people say that about acting as well, but it's also not true. You just learn how to act, right? You can put on a really good performance and not have people realize that you're not connected to the music. Alternately, you can put on a really great performance and be really connected to the music and have people not believe you. And I think a really great... What do we have here? Oh, well, See, like, this is like a really sort of great staff, but I don't know about all of that. So, for example, let's talk about somebody who people think is super, super inauthentic, right? People are like, oh, so inauthentic. And somebody that people say is really inauthentic is Celine Dion, right? But she connects to everything that she performs, and she's super serious about it. It's, like, really important to her, and she really does mean it, but people don't believe her because they don't believe because they think her genre is inauthentic, right? So we make these judgments about things, and I think that sort of looking for, and also not everybody wants authenticity at various moments. Sometimes people want professionalism. Like, you could be quote-unquote authentic and be really bad. Right, but Justin Bieber means it too. Like, he's connected to that music. It's important to him, but we just don't like the genre, so we assume the genre is bogus. But that's about our biases about the genre, not about whether or not some people feel it or not. Yeah, see, but just because, right, and the thing is, the Beatles were manufactured, and if you were like a popular artist, you have a level of manufacture to you. So I think this is just the thing, that we assume certain things are manufactured and some things are not manufactured. Oh, don't be sorry for Bieber. He's just doing his thing. He was like a stupid kid who was taken advantage of. You know? I feel bad for him. You know, I mean, and I want to say, like, being a musician is not an easy job. Like, that's a really hard job to do, and you don't just do that because you would, you know, you think it's an easy way to sort of, you know, earn money. Like, that's a hard job, and touring is really hard. Justin Bieber was doing like 300 shows a year. That is 300 shows. That is insane, and that is difficult, and that is not fun times. You know what I mean? Like, you don't do that without some kind of commitment. Yeah, no secure pay, no health insurance, no retirement. Like, that is not an easy road. And so all those people that we're thinking about, that we think of as being quote unquote manufactured, they're all working really hard, and they don't do that, you know, just for no reason. And at the same time, the people we think of as being super, super authentic, they're not necessarily more authentic than anybody else. Well, shall we try this ladder? Yeah, I mean, let's not go this way right now. Let's continue exploring this way and see what happens. Are these Avar? I mean, it's hard business, do you know what I mean? And so, yeah, but still, even when it is your job, it's hard. It is hard work, and I think about somebody like, take somebody like Bob Dylan. Everyone's like, oh, he's so authentic, right? Because look at his voice. But he made up that voice. Can it only be opened by some kind of mechanism? All right, well, we will go around. All right, that was a put-on voice. Like, he wanted to sound like Woody Guthrie, so he made up that voice. That's not how he always sang, but people always think of him as being super authentic because he's a folk singer. And I'm not saying that he's bogus. I'm just saying that everybody makes performance choices, right? If you decide to wear ratty jeans, that's a performance choice. And, you know, Nirvana, they made performance choices, and their performance choices were all about wanting to look like they didn't care, right? But those are performance choices that they're making. And I think it's just important to recognize that. Alright. We've got some people back there. We're going to kill them. It'll be fine. Yeah, basically, we have all these fantasies, right? This is the thing that I want to say. We have all of these... Upper terrace. We have all of these fantasies that we want to believe about our artists, right? And these fantasies are, for the most part, not true, and oftentimes they're unhealthy. Shall we go this way and see what's over here? So here's the thing. I like being methodological so that we don't miss anything. Methodical. I like being methodical so we don't miss anything. Alright, so we've done all that, and now we can go in here. And a lot of these ideas are really unhealthy, right? So, like, for example, people who believe that if you're on drugs, that makes you a better musician, right? Like, if you are... But see, a lot of people don't like to know the truth. They want fantasy, right? They want to think... Yeah, I think myth has to go, because I think myth is super unhealthy. But hold on a second. Let's see what this says. Carta note. Oh, this is the Carta note on security. We should be secure enough from outsiders. I'm more concerned about attracting darkspawn from the lower levels. We don't have the manpower to push them farther in. Keep the product on the upper levels and barricade the bridge. Interesting. Right, so there's this idea that if you suffer, you'll be a better artist, right? Like, if you are miserable and, like, you have never taken lessons, like, you know, that's another good one, right? If you take lessons, then you won't be as good. So, like, you should not take lessons, and you should probably be really poor and suffer, and, what other sort of, like, ridiculousnesses do you need to have? Thank you. No, I mean, a lot of people believe that, right? Like, oh, that person, they were, like, super strung out on drugs, and so they're... I know, it is stupid, but people believe it, right? They really do believe these things. And, it's... Do you know that the band Sublime? They were sort of like one of these sort of, like, neo-ska bands, from the 90s, aughts. Really good band. The lead singer, Bradley Noel, wanted to be a really good, deep, and wonderful musician, you know what I mean? Like, he wanted to be really, really good. And so he figured, since all of his favorite musicians were strung out on heroin, we're not going to open this yet, he too should be strung out on... he too should take heroin. Yeah, it's not a good experience, right? And also being drunk on stage also doesn't make you better. It often makes you worse. Like, then you're bad. So irritating. I'm sorry about the... But I thought that you and Solus made up. We're going to basically try to do... There's a thing that's up there that we should check out, but I thought we should check out... It looks like an important thing, so I... Oh.
These won't be the last.
No, it's true. You know what? Let's not hang out up there. Let's go through that one door first. Yeah, no, I mean, it's not good. It's bad. Anyway, so Bradley Noel, he started taking heroin... because he thought that taking heroin would make him a good musician like all of his, you know, his favorite musicians. And, what happened? He died of a heroin overdose. That's what happened. So stupid. Yeah, right? I mean, I'm with you. Like, do not be on drugs when you're performing. Ugh. An angry note. First Liska, now Brenner. Caught him trying to steal some of the product. Just a little bit just to keep, he says. Nug shit. Trying to make a little extra on the side, thinking I wouldn't notice. I will not be undermined. Your cousin said we could trust Brenor. Now you handle it. If I'm not happy, you won't be either. Skooma addiction is bad. It is not a good thing, my friend. Let's read this one. Defaced Carta notice. Much of Valamar remains closed to us. Anyone interested in changing that should meet here tomorrow, 1 hour past noon. T. This is the stream where you learn that drugs are bad. It's true. A series of notes have been scrawled below this notice. Stop wasting time on that damn door. I don't care what's behind it. The mechanism's broken. More importantly, who cares? We have product to move, and if you want to see if some ancient dwarf locked up the good tea set, we're short-handed as it is. If I hear you've taken another group to the lower levels in search of gears, I'll make you sorry. Khajiit did nothing. Kids, don't have unprotected sex. Drugs are bad, okay? Don't do drugs, okay? L. First of all, I think this place used to be a trade post. There could be something valuable behind that door. And just how will you make me sorry? T. I'll use my imagination. And knives. Ooh. Little bit of tension in the Carta. Alright. Okay, we're gonna head down to the lower... Oh! PH said we should save. Paladin says saving, so we're gonna save. Knives. Who was, like, the cooler person in Scott Pilgrim? It is known. So let's, kill some people. Let's do a little bit of killing. Just like that. That was pretty good. I approve of it. And then let's kill this person. Just with some killing. Yes. Let's open... Well, let's see if there's anything here that we need to know about. It doesn't look like it. So let's open this door. Ramona... Oh, there's a person over there we should probably kill first. Although, they'll probably just respawn. Oh. Huh. Interesting. Who's low health? Me, probably. So... Be my Scott Pilgrim. Harlow, you don't want to date Scott Pilgrim. Scott Pilgrim's kind of a jerk. These are my thoughts. Let's, put a jar of bees over here, and put a jar of bees all over everyone. I feel like that would be fun. Bees! Yeah, Scott Pilgrim is an ass, and, like, he's no fun, and I do not approve of him in any way. I think everybody, I need to take a potion, in case anybody wanted to know. Oh, I think I can maybe use my special ability. Let's try this and see if it's good. And confirm it. Did I just suck them into a rift? That seems really disconcerting. Well, that's awesome. So let's, loot everybody, and, worry about that. I feel like I did a bad thing, everyone. TV Scott, I suppose. Scott Pilgrim, oh, report on activity in the Hinterlands. The soldiers call themselves the Inquisition. They've been helping the refugees near Redcliffe, poking around a fair bit too, though they haven't come near here. They have someone with a trick for closing those rifts. Claims he's some sort of prophet. Zealous nugshit, if you ask me. Must be one fast-talking elf to get a bunch of humans to fall for that. Not sure what he's after, but if those mercenaries do their job, we won't have a problem. Still, keep an eye out.
They've been watching our movements.
It's true. Actually, I have gathered that. Loot. Let's just take some loot. Let's read. Personal note, scrawled on a ledger. Oh, Scott Porter. No, Scott Pilgrim was this, comic book, graphic novel that was turned into a film. Yay! I think that Scott Pilgrim is way too much of a hipster for me, to really... Like, he's like a hipster nerd, and I think I'm not really a hipster nerd, even though I have the mustache. It's good, though, Red. With their Templars severing ties their chantry, we should find buyers easily enough. It has to be the right buyer, though. Don't want anyone who'll get ideas. We need to control distribution. If travel across Lake Calenat is secured, we're made. Most of the veins have been near the surface. There's enough of it, but if we find a deeper vein, a source, that take could be huge. Once we have a firm grip on the current operation, we can look into expansion. Loot. Just take some loot. Lovely. Dwarven... Oh, hey! It's a Dwarven gear. I think this will open up that door. Let's hope. Oh, we're just taking it. We're just going to take this Dwarven gear, and then we'll put it on something, and it'll be great. This is, my thought. Orders for lake operations. Checking operations at the lake. Make sure they're doing their job down there. Don't let them give you shit about wildlife. I don't care. Take Liska with you. Give her something to do. She's been on edge, complaining about humming or some nonsense. If she can't handle the job, deal with it. Oh, selfishly indecisive. Huh. More confidence, perhaps? Let's read more things. Darktown's deal. What is this? Who's this by? What is it? Who's it from? Oh, it's a codex, so that's good. Before I read, I want to find out who I'm reading. This is... Oh, Varric Tethros. All right. So one of our scholars. So let's see. We have got having trouble choosing between two restaurants for takeout or not. Ask the nobles of Orzammar how their kingdom gets silks and grain and wine from the surface, and they'll tell you trade with the surface occurs. It occurs, as if on its own, with no traders or merchants or human farmers involved. A little miracle of dwarven ingenuity. The reality is a lot messier than their fantasy. Orzammar relies upon the surface not just for its prosperity, but for its survival. Ages of blights have taken thousands of tags away from the dwarves. These were the places where most of the food was raised. The dwarven kingdom that endured alone, independent beneath the stone from time immemorial, perished in the first blight, faded into myth. Now, the remaining dwarves underground cling to existence through a lifeline to the surface, a chain forged from the casteless. Every dwarf who goes to the surface is stripped of caste, effectively exiled and removed from dwarven society forever. But Orzammar relies on continued relations with these exiles to live. This has created a shadowy area of dwarven trade and politics where the rich, powerful, and elite maintain secret ties to people who, by official decree, no longer exist. And everyone knows what kinds of things lurk in the shadows. The shadow knows. The Carter lives in the underbelly of the surface trade like a tapeworm. Many surface dwarves maintain ties, not officially recognized, of course, but respectable, to their former houses in the noble or merchant castes, and those contacts are the means of trading with Orzammar. Those who have no ties because they were cast off by their families or never had good connections make the trip back underground to trade with Orzammar personally, where they find themselves treated like criminals. The casteless in Orzammar, even a wealthy one from the surface, may be driven away from most merchants, treated like he's carrying a plague at best. So these surface merchants turn to the Carter for help. The Carter acts as a contact in Orzammar for surface business and sells their goods on the black market, for a cut, of course. The Carter always gets its cut. The outraged citizens of Orzammar sometimes petition the Assembly to deal with the rampant crime surrounding the black market, and showy displays are made of kicking in the doors to Carter hideouts and raising Dust Town, but the Carter always comes back, because the Assembly always allows it. Too much of Orzammar is dependent on the black market trade, and the nobles know it. They all do business with the Carter. Everyone has a stake in its success. The Carter has 1,000 faces above and below the surface. Honest merchants and noble caste lords and upstanding members of the Merchant Guild. All a cover for the thousands more smugglers, thieves, and murderers in the shadows. The lifeline of Orzammar, praise the ancestors. Accepted from Darktown's Deal by Beric Tethras. Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? The shadow knows. I just read the plot summary for based on that, I would say not a movie I would watch. I mean, you could watch it if you had time. Artie Snack, how are you? Look, I just found a gear and I replaced it. I clearly need one more gear. We will find it and then we will discover new things. I am doing very, very well, Artie Snack. The healthiest of all snacks. Oh, hi. How are you? Oops. The Phantom from Phantom of the Opera. Dark, broody, maniac. Oh. Which DA character is he? I don't know. I don't know about all of that. I don't know if any of them are like me. That is a question. So, this is down, so we're going to sort of continue on this level. Oh, that goes down as well. Well, we made our choice. We are going to continue this way. Domino Avengers. Totally. The Domino Avengers, they play domino. They're really good at it. I actually came up with a reason for that in the story that I'm piecing together about my character in the Legion. Ooh, I like a hit of sociopathy in my psychopathy in my life. Makes you feel alive until you're brutally murdered. I hate the brutal murder part. It's the worst. I just want you all to know that I feel really excited about having discovered some things. I feel very productive right now. We're looting some stuff. Darkspawn shield schematic. Who doesn't like that? Let's loot this exciting giant thing. Oh! Another dwarven gear! Hey, who are the cool people right now? It is us. The entire group here, we are the cool people. Our inventory is full. I feel like that might be better than what we have. So, let's go into our inventory. This is so sad about the inventory situation we're in. It did. I can't pick it up right now, though, because hunter armor. I feel like we can probably ditch the hunter armor. Destroy it. I think the problem I have is that a lot of people don't really... They're not really me. Oh, let's see if there's something really cheap. Like, what is this? A Tevinter Tower Shield. We can get rid of that. We can destroy it. Let's destroy that. Anakin. Heartfrost Staff. Ice Witch Staff. Well, alright, let's get rid of this staff. Destroy. And let's see if maybe there's something in accessories we can get rid of. We've got a lot of stuff. Oh, we have 2 Deathblow rings. Let's get rid of one of those. Yeah, we'll destroy it. And, we have Enchanted Warhorn rings. Let's get rid of one of those. Belt of Excitement. Critical, Smuggling, Sundering. Tonics belt seems like good. Alright, so we're down to 70. Alright. I think we can loot this thing. Take it. We'll take the mosaic piece. And we've looted like murder hobos. I think we're really good. I think we can open that door now. Should we go back and open the door? Yes? Well, let's just see what's... Let's just open the rest of these doors. If we're here. If we're here. Arty Snack, the healthiest of all of the snacks. And I don't know if there's anything in here that's interesting. Maybe not. It looks like no. Oh! I think we've actually been in here already. Okay. It's good. 2 doors. Deep character with motivations I can relate to. Anakin. I have feelings about all this, but it's not really about Anakin himself. It's about the fact that,
Darkspawn are coming up through here.
Someone should do something about that.
they should. My problem really is that, the Jedi Order's the worst. They are terrible, they're bad at their job, and I do not approve of the Jedi Order. This person like does a lot of damage there. Yeah, I mean the problem is that the Jedi Order is sketchy. They're super sketchy, and I do not approve of them. No, I can't with the Jedi. I can't. They steal children at small ages. Like, let's see, like when they picked up Anakin, they're like, "Hey, Anakin, you seem really interesting and useful for us. Why don't we, you know, take you into our situation?" What we're not going to do, however, we're going to take you out of... No, I'm not a Sith either. I have... Oh. Huh. What is that all about? Interesting. Star Wars, right? Yeah, no, so they steal children at small ages. But let's see Anakin. So here's Anakin. He's a slave, right? They pick him up And then they leave his mother in slavery. They seem to not really have a problem with slavery at all. They don't do anything to stop slavery. They just let it keep going. I just am not... I'm not about them. I find them to be... And this whole idea of, like, you can't have feelings. And also, the Jedi are a group of people that have mind control powers and superpowers. They are this strange sort of extrajudicial force that walks into places, other people's planets. I mean, was it Star Wars Episode 2, right? Where they walk, where are they at? Are they in, Coruscant? Where they walk into that bar, start murdering some people, get into a big fight. People are saying, hey, hold on a second, what's going on? And they say, Jedi business. Like, they have no oversight. They do whatever they want to do. I just am not... Alright, so now, hold on a second. So now, here's the question. Where are we? I think we've been everywhere, have we? Have we? Maybe? What is this? Alright, so we need to use the gears to open up the vault. But I think we need to open up... I think there's one more way we have to go. So let's go this way. Yeah, I think the Jedi are bad. And they totally miss... they did not deal with Anakin correctly at all. When Anakin is like, hey, I'm having these, like, visions about my mom being tortured and murdered, and, like, it could be bad. Then, okay, one more. Like, it's just no good. They don't listen to him. Ugh.
Let's see what was worth hiding here.
Ooh, hey folks, let's save. I blame the Jedi for everything that happened with Anakin. So that's what I have to say about that. Ooh. So we're in a vault. It's a super secret vault. And we're being attacked. By whom? Who's attacking us? A lot of people are attacking us. That's not good. So let's try to work on that one. I knew to attack these. This is not good. Okay, hold on. Let's have a jar of bees. Let's just put a jar of bees everywhere, everybody. Cinnamon Pop-Tarts and gaming rooms. I get why people join the dark side, like I get it. But the thing that I've learned from KOTOR is that joining the dark side is really bad for your skin. Makes you all veiny and creepy. I think it's no good. Like, it's bad times. So we killed a bunch of people. That was nice. That went downhill real fast. So we are going to loot all of the things. Yeah, let's just add in a jar of bees. They don't seem to have plastic surgery. Is somebody shooting at us? Who are you? Why are you shooting at us? Yeah, but I don't think that he's, I think he's still too fresh in the dark side. Just give him some time. He starts looking fine now, but he's gonna start looking veiny and creepy real fast. You know it. Like, this is a thing. I'm enjoying being in this vault. That's nice. I'm getting all of the things. Some Drakestone. Yeah, he's a noob. Like, just let him get a little bit older, and he will get super veiny and creepy looking. You start off looking like Kylo Ren, you end up looking like the Emperor. Every time. Every time. So, oh. I certainly don't, like, I mean, he's just Kylo Ren, right? He's not even been given a Darth title yet. I think he's just a little nooblet. He's a nugget. So we're hanging out in the Deeproads trying to stop the Carta from their business? No dinner for you. Let's not go up there yet. Let's see what else we have. Oh. Huh. Do you think it's because he's not part of the organization? You don't see Luke... Well, I think Luke ends up being a gray Jedi by the end of Return of the Jedi. That's what I think. Not only because of his costuming. So... We're in a lot of places. Oh, I know where we are. We just came out that door. Yeah. So I think we've actually finished the entire place. So we just need to get out of here. And then we're good. I think that is a fake... Do you think we could get up there? I don't think we can. I think that's just there for show. What do you think? I think so. So let's split. I feel pretty excited that we did a awesome thing. So I could see Luke as Grey Jedi, right? Because he starts off... Because he uses Force Lightning. I think... Does he use Force Choke on someone? I think he does. He uses Force Choke on someone. He doesn't use Force Lightning. Oh, yeah. Totally. And he starts wearing black by the end of Return of the Jedi, right? So he's using dark side powers. He's wearing black. He's clearly not Sith or dark side, but he's got too much emotion. So I would say he's like a gray Jedi. That would be my thought on that one. He also never really finished his training. He pieced out on Yoda real fast. Hey everybody, look at us. We just did a really cool thing. And all because we were trying to find a way... Why can't we save? You're like, how? I want to be a cyborg. So I really just want to get here. This is where I want to be. And I don't know how to get there. And it makes me very sad. Well... Oh, I still wanted the map, sorry. We're here. We didn't get this thing, which we should. Well, actually, you can be a cyborg. It's just not as sexy as it seems in the movies. We have a lot of sort of biomechanical replacements for things already. So I'm going to try to walk around and see if we can at least find a way. It doesn't seem to be working exactly, but, you know, we'll try. So yeah, this is what I'm trying to say. I'm saying that we have options. Alright, let me see. I need to go west. Northwest. There is a song! Oh, I've been posting... Are there bad guys around here? I've been posting, there are, what do you call them? I've been posting 1980s new wave songs. They do involve robots. There are a lot of robots. We're gonna kill these people, and then we're gonna see if maybe it's possible to actually find... What are we killing? This is a good question. What is going on? And will it take us to the astrarium? That's all I want. Alright, where are we? Okay, we are close. Yeah, I don't know about that. I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't decided. Well, okay, wait. Let me be more specific. I actually have a Discord, but nobody's been invited into it. Not because I don't want to invite people. Like, because I have a Discord, I haven't set it up. Like, it's there, it exists. But I just haven't done it. And I have to think about what that means, right? having a Discord, what does it mean? What do I think about it? Those are... Oh, hey, bad guys. Again, we're trying to find... Of course I fall off the ravine. I always fall off the ravine. Yeah, I've not done it yet. I have to think about it. It is a collaborative live journal. This is true. I'm back up here. Oh, all my friends are fighting, and I am not fighting with them. That makes me feel like a bad friend. Did you guys take care of it? It looks like they did. Thanks, friends, for taking care of that for me while I was, indisposed. Oh no! I'm thinking about it. I'd have to... The thing is, to do that, I would need stuff. My inventory is full. We don't need it. It's fine. Here's what I will do. If I get good number of followers, then I will do it. That's what I will do. Alright, so here we are. No! Don't die! No! No! And I realize that it is very cold in Canada, so I am worried about your death. So don't die. I do not approve of HQ dying. That is no good. That'll be my first follower goal. That's what I will do. That will be my first follower goal. I will put up a Discord. Alright, so alright, folks, we're going to try to make it around this mountain. I don't even know if it's possible, but we are going to try. This is going to be our goal. And if we can get to this astrarium, I will feel very special. I don't know, though. We're in the Avar Blade Valley. I feel like we should go with 100, and I think I'm at 30. Bad guys? Oh. We're just gonna kill that one. And it'll be fine. Send bear pelts. I think we've killed them all, right? Okay. So, we are, again... There's gotta be a way! I really feel like there is some way to do this, and I just don't know what it is. Let's try... I put my first goal at 100, because that's a nice round number. But I am really excited. I just went and I got Gumshoe's Cthulhu Confidential. It is using the Gumshoe system, but it's a special one for one-on-one Paladin! So it's a one-on-one gaming system. So you play with one other person, and I think what I will do is I'm thinking about, and I don't think each session doesn't last that long, so what I'm thinking about doing is running Gumshoe, this one-on-one RPG, maybe on a Friday, but I've got to sort of work that out. Paladin, we missed you. So, alright, again, here's where this place, right? Oh, nice. Alright, so here's the thing, my peoples. We're gonna get there. We're gonna do it. It's gonna happen. Go! Don't you think it's like right here? I feel like if we can get up here, we can do it. Alright, this is my current theory, that this is the way... Oh, that's a great song, by the way. Don't Leave Me This Way, the disco song. It's really good. Alright, so I feel like this is how we're going to get there. I don't know how we're going to do it, but I feel like this is it. And Okay, see? Oh, do you think I can walk across this, oh. If I can walk across this... Is somebody trying to kill us? They are. Ugh. Is it a bear? It's a bear. The worst. Oh, nice! Enrique Iglesias is like hardcore, we like it. I'm sad that... Okay, did we kill everybody? Look, I have this. It's in my brain. I think that if I can walk across this log, then, we can make it. I don't know if this is actually true, but I believe that walking across this log will do it. And I know that all of you listening here are like, we don't believe you. We think that you're being silly. But, look, I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. I can fly. I believe it. Oop. Okay, so, what do we think? Is this going to be the way? I really feel like walking across a thin log is not the way to get to the astrarium, but what if that's the only way? Alright, we're going to try it. We're going to try it one more time. Oop, eep. I wish you could see my face. I am leaning to the side as if that will help me, but it doesn't help me. Well, we can try this way. Let's go over here. Let's not injure ourselves in the process, though. Okay, alright. Here we go. Here we go. We are going to do this, and it's going to be great. And, alright. We're here. This way? Will this get us there? I appreciate the encouragement. This is true, but the bedroom was tricky. It was tricky. How was I supposed to know? Alright, see, here we are, right? Here we are on the map. Trying to get, like, here. I just want to know if anybody out there sees a way to get to that astrarium. It's right here. It's right there. If you find it on the internet and you find the way to get there, you should tell me, because I cannot find the way. So while we're here, why don't we close this rift, since we're in the process? But check it out, people. See if you can find... But in the process of trying to find that way in, we found this really cool thing. That was neat. So if you find a way to get to that particular one, let me know. You know, I've gone all the way around, and I don't even know... let's equip some potions. Let's replenish all of my bees. Okay. Yeah, I will tell you, I've been all the way around that mountain pass, and I just do not know how to get there. We want to head west. If anybody can tell me, I am all for it. Go south, there's a path in the hill, but available from the southern side of the hill. Like right here, you mean? Here? This way? Alright, well, we're going to try it. Let's see if we can find it. I've been all around there because I just want that astrarium. That's all I want. I feel like I don't ask for too much. Where are we? Like, around here. Alright, we will look. We will see if we can get there. Alright, if we do it, it's going to be like the biggest, most amazing thing that has happened in my entire life. Oh, hey. Let's claim this logging stand. Thanks. I feel like, ask for more in life, you deserve it. You're special stuff, like, thanks. I appreciate it. I don't know why I haven't claimed that logging camp before, but that's fine. The quest for astrarium. Hey, we did. We were doing other things for the first time period. We were doing non-astrarium things. We did stuff. All right, where are we? Okay. It was a Dorian quote. Oh, nice. All right, so we are so close. We're gonna go over here and hopefully pick up something. Just a little bit of plant life. All right. We are going to try to find it. If it's there, I will be a happy camper. I feel like people should be nice. Okay. Here is our what do you call it? Our moment of truth to see if we can find the way into plants. Let's see if this will do it for us, shall we? We'll go here. Oops. Okay. And well, I don't think they want us to go that way. So, we are looking at a bit more south. A bit more south. Alright, here we go. We are looking for a path that will take us up the hill. I hope we see it, but we'll... A sad, cute... Alright, and... Path up the hill? No. No. Here? Path up the hill? No. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Find a path up the hill. Maybe here? Alright, this is gonna be our path. This is it. Wait, is somebody trying to kill us? Oh, people are trying to kill us again. Oh, not you. I think we found the path, but people now want to kill us, which I find really rude and inappropriate. Let's just do a little bit of killing. Everybody's dead. And I think we are,
It seems the Ferelden army has chosen to stay clear, for now.
So this is super true about Australia. Everything in Australia is poisonous. Everything. Alright. This looks like the path. We're gonna try it. Dear path, please allow me to... This doesn't look good, my friends. That's not good. Path. I don't think we're gonna get up this way. I will jump, though. Jump! Jump! No! Nope. Dear path. And it's not at all dirty. People are trying to kill me, and I don't appreciate that. You know? But now they're all dead, so it's alright. So that path was not going to take us there. That was, what was the word? Promising, but no dice. So let's try... Alright, well, we will try... This is what I'm trying to tell you. This is why my life is sad. I just want to go up the hill. And mine a lot. I think you... We'll just, kill this one. It's great. It'll be dead real fast. And it's dead. Right? Good. That's... Fair. Fair. Alright, so... we are now going to try another way. See, this is like where, pun intended. Again, the problem is these mountains do not look like they have any sort of switchback in them. And, like, I mean, look at that. That does not look like... And now I'm pretty sure I'm already on this side. Well... Hello, cute, fuzzy animals. Do you think I can go this way? Help me! Go! Climb! 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 Nope. There's gotta be a way! Climb! Go! Climb! Doesn't it look like... See, this is where I was again. Where I was like, this will be my secret path. And that didn't do it either. So I think I've been all around this entire mountain pass, and I do not see a switchback at all. I do not see a path. And all the things that look like paths are lies, like the cake. Yeah, and I'm not seeing the path. This is the problem. And I've been all the way around this mountain, every single direction. And... Right? Not there. That's not it. And not there. It will be on your right. We will look. We're looking. Right? And then here is the thing that looks like it could be a path. Right, we walked up this way. But the problem is that it doesn't actually get us anywhere past here. Right, there's no way up from here, so that's no good. Hello! I'll just injure myself. So then we'll go around this way. Hey everybody. All of my friends. Yeah, that's the problem, is that I'm not seeing a path. This will not get us there. No path here. No path there. It doesn't love freedom. That's the problem. This path does not love freedom. We can try here. Here's the map. And I have been all around this whole area. Right? Because we've been all through all of this. And all the way around here. And this also is not going to take us there. That's not a path. And this looks like it could be it right here, but we can't get up that way. Yeah, this is a place we haven't been, but we can't get there. I've tried coming in from this direction, all the direction I've tried, we've not been able to get there. It is very frustrating. And I couldn't get there from here either, from the waterfall. Oh, you mean right here? Oh. Oops, pardon me. We will go over there and see what we can see. I've been there before as well. But, again, if there is a path, I will be so happy. Because all I want in my life, I will tell you, all I want before we finish this game is to find this astrarium. That is all I want. And then I will feel like a hero. But in the meantime, we found the dark woods. I don't know. Oh! What? That's ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. Thanks, HQ. Let's do it! That was insanely easy. But this may not be insanely easy. So... So here's my question. Is there a link between... You're the best! So let's just go here, let's go here, let's go here. Here's a question I have. Is there actually a link between... I know, right? That is so good. Let's, Did I do that? Oh, there are some stars that we don't need to worry about. This is what I'm thinking. So let's just... No, I didn't. You should have you should have seen. I didn't see it. And then let's just go up. Let's hope this is an easier one. Oh, oops. I have to restart. I messed up. Sorry. Here's the big question I have. These two, if they're linked, then I think we're good. If they're not linked, then that will be a little bit of a tricky thing. Well, on the plus side, looking for it did find us that Dark Roads excitement, so that was pretty good. So let's go up here, and then here, here. I hope that there's a link here. I don't actually know if there is, because I can't tell. But we're going to hope that that's a link. Yes! Ta-da! We did it! Constellation Draconis. Called High Dragon in common parlance, the constellation Draconis is always depicted by a dragon in flight. Recently, it has come into question whether this was the case in the ancient Imperium. Most of Enter-Dragon imagery was reserved for the old gods, so why would they dedicate a constellation to dragons in general, when specific dragons were held in such reverence? This speculation is fueled by older drawings showing Draconis as a more serpentine in appearance, perhaps depicting a sea creature or an unknown eighth old god that was stricken from historical record. From a study of Thedosian astronomy by Sister Oren Petrarchius. And there's something cool over there. And we know it. Oh, how great is our life right now? Our life is so great. And we don't even have to deal with that right now. There's stuff up there, but instead, we can just go and close this rift. Let's do it. We're going to close the rift, and it'll be great. I feel like such a superstar right now, everybody. We're going to close the rift, and then go back to Stormhold, and be, like, awesome. We're heading west. Sort of southwest, maybe. By the way, everybody here, you all are the coolest and the best. And I'm so happy that you were all here to help me get through that thing, which was like right there. Yes. Best time ever. Let's go close a rift, shall we? I feel like that's the thing that we should do. Oh, and we should just grab this. Who doesn't like elf root? What is that? Imbrium. Imbrium is good for tea, and also stuff. And a bit more Imbrium. Oh, I feel so excited about that. And I'm so happy. This was like the best day of gaming ever. Best day ever. Oh look, there's a rift. And it looks evil. And let's, kill something. Hey! Leave me alone! I don't like being attacked. It's rude. I think we'll be okay. So in case anybody wants to know, Hey, there's a Fade Rift. I'm Trooper SJP, and this is the Academic Foxhole. And I'm gonna disrupt this rift. It'll be fine. Disrupt! Ooh-ah! Okay. There I was. I know! Oh, hi! No, leave me alone! Anyway, I was saying that I was, Are people trying to kill me? I think they are. Give me a second, will you? No, that's not what I wanted. I want this. I want, him to use his big power, but I don't think I can do that just yet. Not just... Oh, you need to take this. And I need to go back to me. And oh! Disrupt Rift! There we go. And now I can close it. Ta-da! Yay! We closed it. And apparently there's some kind of, something... This is fair. Look, there's a thing right here, but I think I have to go around the outside to find it. This game, it's... Oh, hey! I reached level 13, folks! Oh, and there's loot. Which... my inventory is full. Oh, so sad. But all these things are low-level things. I don't need them anyway. It's fine. Anything I should loot before we leave? We'll loot. Yeah, it's fine. And we will loot. Oh! No, I need to get rid of something because I need to have that. Frosty rags are good. I'm a teenager! Let's dump something from my inventory. Nothing in valuables. Let's try... I don't know. Armor? A wall between Orlais and Ferelden would be great. Make Ferelden great again. That's exactly what we need. A Masterwork Heater Shield. That looks like it could be good. A Witch Lightning Staff. Could be good. I don't know. Bane of Red Crossing. Ferelden is already great. This is fair. Not as good as mine, but still. Assailant Blade. This doesn't look like it's useful. Let's get rid... Oh no. Antivan Bleeder. Let's get rid of that. No. No, I want to destroy it. Destroy. Oh, and this reinforced longbow? We don't need that. We can destroy that too. Alright. And now we're going to just take this loot and it will be excellent. And I think now we can actually get this loot as well. Hey, Remshin, how are you doing? Oh, thank you. I do care about Deventer politics, and I do want Ferelden to be great again. Just in case you were wondering. But Remshin, you are awesome, and I want you to know it. In case no one has told you recently, you are awesome. They've told me that I need to have my own Discord, but I won't do it until I get 100 followers, and then Discord. And then I'll do it. But I feel like I'll need to go and have mods at that point in time. Okay. So, I think we can... That's fine. I think we can probably go back to Stormhold, right? Is this a good thing? So many things in my... By the way, we're going to get rid of things in my inventory when I go home, but I will do that once, once we leave. In the streets! Let's get rid of this staff. Let's destroy it. I want to have like the Sharks and the Jets. I want to have like exciting 1950s dancing gang members join my Twitch site. I think that'd be really good. Don't you think? Like, and then if you're a Jet all the way. Now, where is that quest map? Oh, I bet we could go the other direction. But you know what? It's been 3 hours. I should go now. It is time for me to go. But we're going to go home. We're going to travel to Skyhold, and we're going to go and hang out at our war thing, and it's going to be really good. I'm very excited about it. But we're going to do this together. We're going to sort of check out we're going to check out the war table together, and we'll see what we found out. No walls. They don't need walls. By the way, once we get done with this, I'm going to eat food and finish up some edits on a book chapter and send them in, and it'll be really good, and I will be super productive. And I feel like we've had the best day today together, folks, and I'm so excited. Do I get to game with you all next Saturday? I can't remember whether or not next Saturday I get to game with you. I think I do. All right, let's see. Here we are. We want to get inside the keep, which I suppose is right here. I know. It is. So I can't remember whether or not next Saturday I'm gaming with you all, or next Saturday I am going off to my talk. I cannot remember. But we will find out. It's on my calendar, which I'm not looking at. Let's open. And we're gonna do the last thing. We're gonna do the War Council. And that will be it for us. But first, War Council. Find out what everybody had to say. Hi, everybody. L'accent n'est pas séduisant que ça. So here's the thing. I do have streams planned, but I can't do any streams this month because next Thursday, a friend of mine who's in a band is performing Thursday night, so I can't do then. And then the 2 Thursdays after that, I'm flying out for a conference, and I might be able to make one of those Thursdays. What I might do, to be honest, is I might actually switch next Thursday to a Friday, so that I can, at least get a Friday stream in. So probably next Thursday will be a Friday instead, and then I think the 2 weekends after that might be difficult because of my my conference and my keynote. So I might be able to get one in, but I would like to get 2 in. I will tell you, I don't even speak French, but I was in but you are correct. Some people's accents are not attractive, and this is true. Let's see. Shadows of Redenerim is in progress. Really? Still in progress? We have an hour left on that? Whatever. But we do have, I think, this one. Fallow Mire resources, we will report ready. The shipment of resources from the Fallow Mire has arrived. We have some Summerstone, a Chastened Throne accessory, and blue vitriol. That's nice. And then conscript for the Inquisition. We've gained access to a number of private libraries and archives. No information on Corypheus, unfortunately. However, we did find this fascinating treatise. What do we get? A round pommel. My high school was Spanish, and then I lived in Germany. So, what do we have? Let's send people... Oh, we've got more resources. We can always do that, I see. What is this? Hinterland resources, so that's more resources. That's fine. Fine. What is this? You're claiming the Mage Rebellion. Report ready. Oh. You were in French immersion? Oh, that's really cool, Artie Snack. Wow. So, Artie Snack, does that mean your French is really good? Oh, we just got an enhanced amulet of magic. I worry about the fact that my, I worry about my inventory. Oh, I'm sorry. Locate weapon of Turda Bright Axe. Available. Who's speaking to us? Oh, Sister Dorcas Guerin. Alright. Inquisitor, as a long-time scholar of the ancient Avar, I find the information you uncovered about Turda Bright Axe fascinating. Many believe the Avar unsophisticated barbarians with no culture worth studying. But do not Orlesians say the same of us? The rich oral tradition of the Avar has been largely lost, leaving only these rune-marked fragments. Oh, music magnet throughout primary school. Awesome. Oh, yeah, being bilingual is really good. Nevertheless, these confirm what we have heard in stories, that Turda pulled her tribe away from a would-be warlord and chose a hard life in the mountains for uncertain reasons. It is fortunate that she did, for had the Avar remained, the ancient Alamari might have pushed north and attracted the attention of the Nerominian tribes that would one day form the Teventa Imperium. Had that happened, it is unlikely the Alamari would have survived to become Ferelden as we know it. Based on the marker runes left at each of these locations, I may be able to find the site where Turda's legendary axe is located. A crystal-headed axe said to burn with flame would be a fascinating find indeed, if the Inquisition will finance my expedition. Yours, Sister Dorcas Guerin. Ooh, this is a 20-hour mission. And I think we're going to have Liliana send her spies in.
Let's see what we have.
Elven, Leet-speaking, Klingon. Yes. And we have one more quest we can send people on, I think. Let's see, what do we have here? What is this? Oh, ally from Starkhaven. Gosh, there are reports ready everywhere. I look forward to future collaboration with the Inquisition. Please accept this gift from the Vale family's coffers. May it be put forward toward relief efforts in Haven. Oh, thanks. That's nice. Look, we've got all sorts of friends. Gain Orzamar's friendship. Report ready. Technical language is tricky to master in more than one language. It is true. Our emissaries have returned. Orzamar has pledged to our cause some of the most formidable warriors from the Legion of the Dead. According to the king, they are veteran darkspawn hunters, absolutely fearless. The king also graciously offered to share Orzamar's wealth. He recognizes the threat Corypheus poses. Look, I think we've just done so much good stuff. Let's, send Truth or Dare, Seen Be Seen. I'll go back to Latin. Madam Ambassador. Oh, okay. Madame Ambassador, words cannot express my gratitude for your gracious hospitality at Skyhold. After the events at Avon, one can hardly go anywhere in the Empire without hearing the word Inquisition. I shall be glad to have some facts to add to the wild rumors. I'm as grieved as you to hear of the vicious slander being spread. Justinian V was the best of us. It pains me to think that others would pollute her legacy in such a manner. I travel to Val Forêt soon. I shall ensure my cousins know the truth of this matter. Sincerely, Comte Renaud de Morgan. Oh, so let's, well, now that he's been here, we should talk to the nobles he's been seen with and let them all know. And yes, we will send our Josephine on that mission. Boom! That's great. So we've done everything. Let's see what's happening in Orlais. Nothing exciting right now, but we have done all of the goodness. I'm really excited about it. I just have to level up. You know what? I will level up with you all. That makes me laugh so much. The Orlesian accent is funny. Yes, right? Yeah, it's this sort of like kind of quasi-French accent, the Orlesian. Let's level up my character. I am not double daggers. Oh, what is this? This is my special Inquisitor power. Let's level that up, because it seems exciting. Causes massive damage and can even kill some enemies instantly. Successfully performing an ability combo earns additional focus for the party. That seems like it could be a good thing. Let's do that. Boom! I feel super great about all that business. Oh, I've got people to level up, but we're not even going to worry about that right now. All right. The bard in Valreo is singing in French in the English version of the game. Oh, that's cool. What about in the French version of the game? Have you played the French version? I want to know. Actually, I assume there's a French version of the game. All right, let me save. I've got so much power. All right, everyone. This is me, Trooper SJP. This is the Academic Foxhole. And if I get 100 followers, I will make a what do you call it? I will make a Discord. Although maybe I'll do it at 50. Well, maybe I'll do something different at 50. Maybe I'll do like an RPG on a Friday on a 50. I'll do something exciting. But it was really great to have you all here. We ran around in the Hinterlands and also the Storm Coast and also Fallow Mire. It was great. And you guys are so wonderful. And I will see you, I'm pretty sure, next Saturday. You all know, right? Are we next Saturday? You know. It's on my Twitch channel stream. But I think I'm going to stream on Friday. So next Friday, I think I'm going to stream. So look out for that. And I'm going to try to pick something that I can do in one stream. There are a bunch of, what I'm doing is all the games that have been nominated for excellence in narrative from IGF, and many of them are like 2 to 4 hours. So I think I can get one done in one stream. So I might do Virginia or One Night Stand, but one of those on a Friday. So maybe I will see you on Friday, and have a great stream, everybody. And y'all are wonderful, and I will see you soon. Okay, ciao, everybody.